we're just gonna go ahead and get our first guest of the night up in here, y'all. Everybody, do just give us a minute to get Annie in. I don't know what's whatever the hell's going on in the chat. Brenda, thank you so much for the future encounter. Thank you so much for a lot of them. Wow, thank you, Brenda. And Nat with a private jet, bro. What is going on today? Thank you, Brenda and Nat. Holy shit, everybody! Please show some love to Brenda and Nat down below. What's going on, Nate? How old are you? Jolly, thank you for the gold medal. You're 18. Awesome. What year were you born in?
Yes. 2006, 18
awesome.
March.
Do you think that men are better at leading than women?
No. No, I don't think so. I just have a question. Is that okay?
So see what I mean, chat? Like I'm just like setting the precedent, right? That we only want to talk to people that are here to debate. Hi, do you think that men are better at leading than women?
Yeah. I think that women lead with their emotion. I know I'm a woman.
All right, so why do you think men are better at leading than women? Nat, thank you for the fireworks.
I just think that women lead with emotion.
And men lead with logic, that's what you think?
Yeah.
Okay, so why do you think
logic,
women lead with emotion?
I don't feel like a lot of men lead with their emotion.
She's lagging.
You can't hear me?
Oh, there you go, you're back. So why do you think that women lead with emotion, meanwhile men don't?
I guess just from my knowledge of just knowing certain men and knowing myself as a woman.
Okay, so you're just making a comparison between how you perceive yourself to how you perceive some men around you. I don't think that that's sufficient evidence to justify your claim. What I'd say is that we actually see men leading with emotion more so than women. I'd say that women have more emotional regulation than men, which means that they could set emotion aside to a higher degree within their decision-making processes. And my evidence for this would be the fact that men commit 95% of violent crimes, 72% of self-unalivings, 83% of hard drug substance abuse. They're much more prone towards irrational, risk-adverse behaviors like drunk driving, gambling, reckless driving. Meanwhile, we don't really see women have similar proclivities. And as because like men have less emotional regulation on average, we'd say that they would lead with emotion more.
I like you. Sorry. You talk really fast. Okay. Well, I just think that women lead that's just kind of my stance point on it. Like, I know a lot of women that are leaders, and I just don't feel like they really lead. I don't know what side of the brain they're using, but it's based off usually on who they like more. I've seen a lot of women in power. And no, I'm not talking about Kamala.
Who they like more? What do you mean? And I mean, so that's not even like emotion. I'm really confused on the argument that you're making here. I was able to give you evidence to justify the claim that men lead with emotion more than women. You can't refute it, and you haven't given me any evidence for your claim. Are you just like internally misogynistic? No. Yo, Nat with the Rose Nebula. Yo, that's crazy. Thank you so much, Nat. Everybody, please show some love to Nat down below in the comment section. That is nuts. Thank you so much. Everybody, please show some love to Nat down below in the comment section. Nat has been hanging out with us today and yesterday. Absolutely dropping it. Thank you so much, Nat. Holy cow. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hello.
So, do you want to respond to the argument, or
I didn't want to talk over you. I
don't think that Victoria's here to debate. We're going to go ahead and get one more person up in here to debate, but then after this, we are probably going to go over to the debate account. I thought that I'd hop out here to see if we could have some good debates, because yesterday we weren't like following glitch, but it looks like we are in here today. What's up, Jiffy? Do you think that men are better at leading than women?
Yeah, man.
All right, what's that?
I do. Oh shit! Someone tried to call me, dude. Sorry, I had to decline it.
You're good.
Like, glitch for a second. Yo, where's your boyfriend at, Parker? Where's your boyfriend at?
Oh, so are you the one writing the fanfics? Do you want him to be my boyfriend?
Yeah, I mean, I think he is. Your shitty candidate lost, by the way.
There's like the
buddy.
thing. So
your shitty candidate lost.
So me and
you also
Parker,
lost to Charlie Kirk too.
Well, I mean,
fucking ugly bum.
So Jiffy, did you know that Charlie Kirk actually said I had the best point that anyone has ever brought to him, and then said I was incredibly intelligent? Then also about me and Parker being boyfriends. You know, it's like that one meme where we're like, we're not boyfriends, and you're like, yes, you are. We're like, we're not boyfriends, and you're like, yes, you are. Like, dude, it's almost like you're manifesting me and Parker to be gay. You know what I mean? And like, what does that really say about these straight conservative men? You know what I mean? Anyways, he was really upset. If you're gonna be upset, you A, have to have like better insults, and then B, have to have an IQ over 35. Just putting that one out there. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually going to go ahead and try to head back to the main account to see if we have some more push on there. We definitely will. I honestly just wanted to try to hop on here to try to see if we had a lot of push like we did yesterday, but I guess not. Anyways, hey, for the 1.8 thousand people, we are going to @itsdean. You could find that account by just clicking through my bio on this one. It's like main, and then it has like a handle, and you'll be able to find me on there. We're gonna run the same topic. If it doesn't push out, we'll do a restart, switch it up. You know, we're having fun today. But yeah, I will see you guys on the main account in like sub 15 seconds. @itsdean. See y'all soon. We are going to be running the same topic that we did yesterday that we have a lot of fun with. Why are men better at leading than women? Blake, thank you for the $2 on Venmo. But I'm like becoming very radicalized by these crazy misogynists. Like all of a sudden I hate all men. Wait, I'm just kidding. That was a joke. Don't clip that out of context. But regardless, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and hop right into the debate. So if you are in the queue, make sure that you are here to debate. Make sure that you are at least 18 and make sure that you think that men are generally better at leading than women. I want to be able to basically click on whoever in my guest request and just know that they're a misogynist. But Nat, thank you for the private jet. That is so incredibly kind of you. You are dropping it over here too. Jesus Christ, Nat. You've been popping off. Thank you so much for the love. Everybody, please show some love to Nat down below in the comment section. It means the world to me. But we're gonna go ahead and hop right into the debates. Let's go ahead and see what our first guest of the night, traditional American, has to say. Hello, sir. Do you think that men are better at leading than
Yes, they
women?
are. Yes, they
Matt,
are.
thank you for the galaxy. So why do you think men are better at leading, Pookie?
Because what you call me, Pookie?
I called you Pookie.
Men are better because they can negotiate better. They can stand up to dictators.
With the subscription.
They can stand up to dictators like in China. They can stand up to Putin. And no, Trump is not, and Trump is going to do a good job of doing that.
Thank you for the $5 on Venmo. Your brain is so rotted. We're having a topic about like misogyny and like structural oppression of women.
But
due to,
men,
these blatantly false social norms, and then you still like somehow find a way to one moment. But then you still like somehow find a way to wrap it into like Trump and Kamala. So your claim was that men are better at leading than women because they're better at negotiating. Okay, what the fuck is your evidence for that claim? That is pretty outrageous, and I bet it's baseless.
So it's proven throughout history. Women, like, I don't know. Women don't know how to negotiate, right? They're like, if they.
Nat, thank you for the sunset spot. I appreciate you for the love. Everybody, please show some love to Nat for the sunset. Thank you so much, Nat. And Tabby, thank you for the year.
Just to make it clear to everybody here, I'm not against women. It's just that I'm against weak women.
Okay.
And
Matt, thank you so much for the future encounter. We honestly don't know what you're saying. That was really strange. But I'm just going to kind of rehash your argument so far. So your argument is that men are better at leading than women because you think that women are bad at negotiating, and then like you have like no evidence for that claim. You just kind of
let me give you a couple examples.
Hey, man, I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up while I'm speaking. Matt, thank you for the fast cheer. So the issue with your argument is that you're just kind of creating baseless claims with no reason.
No, I'm
like
not.
This is like one dude. Do you have any impulse control?
Sure, go ahead.
No, I literally think that you have zero impulse control. Okay, just control your impulses. I understand that you want to speak while I'm speaking. Wait your turn. It is super easy. Okay. Anyways, right. This is like me saying that women are better at leading than men because women are better at negotiating, and then like having like real no evidence to make that general qualification. It's just baseless. It's nonsensical. Like you have to give me an argument that you could justify.
Okay, so men have the structure. Like when you come into a room, they are very more respected, and
Tabby, thank you for the dinosaur.
You can have a civil conversation with men. Unlike women, they get caught up in their feelings, like. And women don't understand like how to negotiate the right way. Like if a woman goes to a dictator up like I don't know North Korea and they start yelling at them and stuff like that, they're gonna like I don't know get pushed up into a corner and be like okay, probably like bow out the meeting or something like that. But say if a man does that, they're gonna look straight into their eyes and be like, we don't fuck around like that. We want this, and you're going to do what we say, and that's it.
Okay, so I'd actually say that you're wrong, and demonstrably so. I'd say that women have more emotional regulation than men because men exert and let their emotion take control of their actions more than women. This is why we see more men committing crimes, violent crimes, starting wars, genocides, engaging in like irrational impulsive behaviors, like interrupting me to my life, or like drunk driving, reckless driving, gambling. And then just another source of empirical evidence is only men come up on my live and like scream down my throat, slur, and then leave. Just saying.
Okay, but I'm trying to be civil here. I'm not trying to scream down your throat. I'm trying to say.
Well, yeah, you're not a man that's screaming down my throat, slurring and leaving, but only men scream down my throat, slur and leave.
Okay. Look, that's how men are. You're a man yourself. You understand how it is.
Okay, so you've now contradicted your own argument because you just got done telling me how like
But in a
emotionally
good
regulated.
way.
No, one moment. You just got done telling me how emotionally regulated men are and how they don't exert their emotions when they're engaging in conversations. But now you're saying that that is just how men are, but it's a good thing.
In a good way, I meant like they're like very strong toned. Yes, they can get angry, but it has to, it has to lead up to a certain point. It's not just, right away they just, snap like that. It has to get to a certain point.
Actually, do we ever see women like snapping and like burning their fucking house down and killing their children because their husband left them? Do we ever see women punching holes in walls because they lost in a game of Fortnite? Like all of these things are disproportionately committed by men. Every single one of them.
Like I said, I don't justify those actions. Those actions are not the right way to handle things.
But they just demonstrate that your claim here is incorrect, right? On this general scale, your claim here is incorrect. In fact, it's the exact opposite. Women have more emotional regulation than men, and your whole issue with women was that they had less emotional regulation. But now we've demonstrated that the opposite is true.
I'm trying to say that could a woman really handle a straight up meeting with a dictator? Could they really handle that?
What's a biological distinction between men and women that makes men better at handling dictators than women?
Men know how to look them straight into the eye and say, "This is what we want. Don't fuck around."
I don't want to hear like your fantasy bullshit, okay? Cassie, thank you for the fireworks. I'm asking you what the biological difference between men and women is that makes men better at dealing with dictators. Like you're like literally like out here like writing like self-stroking stories. Like you just like want to feel important and better. So you're like, oh yeah, because of my cock and balls, I could look him in the eye and tell him that he's wrong and negotiate for my country. Like it's just, dude, it's terrible, right? I just want you to tell me like the biological difference between men and women that makes them better at doing this.
Let's see. I don't want to go too. Okay, fine. The biological difference is one has what you just said, and the other one has another one. And
No, wait. So the smaller your pee-pee is, the worse you are at negotiating. Oh man, hey man, we got the world's worst negotiator on the live right now, ladies and gentlemen. We got the world's worst negotiator on the live. This man couldn't negotiate, you know, the Xbox out of his toddler's hands. Like, I mean, let's just be real, chat. Well, let's be real. The worst negotiator in the world is on the live. World record, bad negotiator.
I'm trying to tell you, men know what they want from the get-go. Women don't know what they want.
Dude, you literally just told me, like, the more penis you have, the better at negotiating you are. Do you realize how, like, satirically fucking hilarious that is? Like, no one takes that seriously. I mean, that's just, like, the seriously. I gotta give it to you. That's one of the funniest things I've heard in my life in a while. I will completely give it to you. That is hilarious.
Sure.
Like, do you actually believe that?
I don't believe it. Look, I'm not trying to say I don't or do. I'm trying to tell you that you really think a woman's really gonna help.
Yes. I don't think that there's any relevant distinction between men and women that's gonna make men better fit for negotiating with foreign
men are
leaders
fit
and
for
women.
office. I mean, men could do the job better than a woman can, and women,
And you're just repeating your claim with no evidence. Like you're literally like misogyny with no evidence,
okay,
with
let me-
no
let me give
reason.
you a couple-
I
let
have
me
a
give you-
question. How would you feel if a woman came up to you and was like, women can do the job in office better than men can. Women could negotiate better with dictators than men. And when you're like really confused because why would she make such a broad generalization that is obviously false, and you ask her why she believes what she does, she's like, oh man, well, women have boobs, men don't, and the bigger your boobs are, the better at negotiating you are. Like that's ludicrous. But that's the logically identical argument that you are making. You literally told me that men have PP, women don't. The bigger the PP is, the better at negotiating you are. Like this is actually an SNL skit.
I'm not trying to be funny here. I'm just trying to tell you how it is. And
You can't make. You're not rational. You're not a sentient being. Do you think that you make sense?
I'm all for women's rights, but I'm not for
Blair, thank you for the $5 on Venmo to help out my
I'm not all
negotiation
for
skills. Thank you.
look. We're the only country. Let me just give you an example right here. We're the only country.
Wait, did you just say I'm all for women's rights, but I'm not for women?
I said I'm not for women being in president or something like that. I'm not at the moment.
Dude, I think that's clear. I think we all know that. Grace, thank you for the galaxy, and Abby, thank you for the $10 on Venmo for the gigantic PP per guest's logic. But we're just asking for your reasons why, man. We understand that you're a misogynist. We just want to know, like,
I'm not a misogynist.
if you could
I'm not a misogynist.
define misogyny.
Misogyny is when you think men can do things better than women. I think I didn't say in all things. I just mean president. Let me finish.
No, you're trolling.
I'm not trolling. I'm trying to tell you how it is. What the hell? I don't know why you're dying laughing. I'm trying to
Repeat what you just said to yourself. Please.
I'm not gonna make a full.
No. Please repeat what you just said to yourself and see if it makes sense. Repeat.
I know what you're laughing at, but you're not trying to understand what I'm trying to say here. And I don't know what's so funny.
Oh my God! I know. I don't worry. I'll make it very clear. So you tell me that you think men are better at leading than women, and then I call you a misogynist, and then you tell me that you're not a misogynist. I ask you to define misogyny, and then you define misogyny as saying that men are better at things than women. I can't. You can't make this shit up.
I'm not trying to tell you they're not better in everything. I'm trying to tell you they're not better at leading a country. Because they're not. They're better at certain other things than that.
Do you actually not see like the contradiction in what you just told me? Be honest.
I know what you're saying, but I don't think they're better in everything.
No. But please answer my question. Do you actually not see a very clear contradiction in what you just told us?
Not in leading, no. Not in leading, they're not good.
And that wasn't even the question that like you literally just asked.
But that's literally what your title says.
Dude, I have a question. What is 2 squared?
2 squared?
Yeah.
4.
Okay. What is 4 times 3?
4 times 3 is 12.
Jeez. Wow. Okay. I'm surprised you could even answer these questions. I'm done with you. I like no one in here is mad at you. You are just literally like not sentient. Like this isn't.
I'm trying to tell you.
Like, no one cares. Like no. Like literally like no one cares. Like no one gives a shit.
I'm trying to tell you.
like this is just like this can't even this conversation isn't even to be had. Like we're just gonna go ahead and move on. Carly, thank you for the $2 on Venmo. Like, dude, that was like literally he was just operating on such a low level that like we just have to move on. What's going on, user? Do you think that men are better at leading than women?
Absolutely not. Keep cooking these guys. Roll Colorado Buffaloes, baby.
Hell yeah, see you buffs. Let's go, baby. Hey, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the queue, please do make sure that you do think that men are better at leading than women. We are just looking for debates here today, right? And I just want to be able to like click through my guest requests and just know that anybody I select is a raging misogynist. So if that's not you and you're in the queue, just dip out, right? Just looking for debates. And then also, if you do want to support me, my Venmo as well as my PayPal are in my bio, and I get 100% of the proceeds on those platforms, and it means the world to me. What's up, Wabe? Do you think that men are better at leading than women?
So I think it'd be fair to say that men are better at leading in some aspects than women, in the same way that women are better at leading in other aspects than men would be.
Yeah, do you think that men are like better at leading in like government, politics, etc.?
It's very broad. I would not say that.
Okay, then I just don't
But-
even know what you mean, and we're just gonna move on to the next guess. Like, if you can't like articulate like at least like one clear claim, like we're just gonna like go ahead and just move on. Ying, thank you for the $3 on PayPal. I do appreciate you for the love. We're gonna go ahead and move on to our next guest, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody, just do give us a minute to get our next guest up in here, y'all. I don't know what's going on with this stream. I don't know why we have such like the world's worst following glitch. What's up, Zane and KRO? Do you guys think that men are better at leading than women?
Actually, I think that we can like say it because we've never seen a woman like rule USA. We don't know how. I'm sorry, like English is not my first language. I'm stressed. I'm kind of stressed, but I don't think we can say it right now because we've never seen a woman lead. But I don't.
All right, we're gonna go and move on to our next guest. We have seen women lead. Everybody, just do give us a minute, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, do just kind of give us a second. Hello, TJ. You definitely think that men are better at leading than women. Yo, Alan in the chat says, didn't realize Dean was such a rude person. I'm so sorry. Are you gonna be nice to these people? You know what I mean? We're going to go and move on to our next guest. Everybody, do just kind of give us a minute. We got Sebastian loading up in. Dude, what is going on? We're just looking for our next debate. We got Damian Jensen loading in, y'all. Just give us a minute, y'all. Give us a minute. All right, let's see what we got. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Damian? Do you think that men are better at leading than women?
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Hey, man. I'm only looking to debate people that think men are better at leading than women. So I just want to like know with certainty that whenever I click on someone new for my guest requests, that they will think that men are better at leading than women. I don't even want to have to question it. Okay, I just want to be able to click on someone, boop, they are here to debate. You know what I mean? So, like, for everybody that is in the queue when they're not supposed to be in the queue, just leave now. And for whatever reason, there's like 3 like non-sentient zygotes in my chat spamming to let them talk. I'll happily let people talk if they're following the rules of the live. Like, it's super simple. It's super fucking simple. It's so incredibly simple. But let's go and get our next guest up in the queue. All right. Everybody, just do give us a minute. I want to make sure that everybody in the queue is a misogynist so that I could easily click on and just know that they're going to think that men are better at leading than women. If that's not you and you're in the queue, just head out. What's up, Hunter? Do you think that men are better at leading than women?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely for the country, I believe that men would be better for leading just because they don't think off of feelings more. Women tend to be more emotionally driven.
Okay, I'd actually say that men tend to be more emotionally driven because women have more emotional regulation. And this is clear through violent crime statistics. This is clear through who would like engage in things such as irrational, like risk-adverse behaviors more, like gambling, drunk driving, and reckless driving. And this is going to be clear through self-unaliving stats, clear through abuse of hard drug stats. Like, we don't really see any evidence to indicate that this is false.
All right. I mean, wherever you're getting your statistics from, I mean, by all means, you might believe that. I just, speaking from personal experience and having a lot of relationships with people and being in a relationship, it's very clear to see that men tend to be more clean to the point and they just kind of want to get what they have to get done. And women tend to think about things more. That's just my opinion. But yeah, I definitely feel like Trump would definitely run the country much better than Kamala.
I don't understand why you guys always wrap this into like the current admin. But I mean, if you want to, it just looks bad for you. I mean, has Kamala Harris ever tweeted out that she hates a celebrity that endorsed Trump? Has Kamala Harris ever like raped a woman or like boasted about grabbing women by the P word or like went on an emotional rampage because she lost an election and tried to like coup the country and cause an insurrection and rig the outcome of an election? What a terrible comparison to make if you want to justify the claim that women are more emotional than men.
Well, I mean, I mean, yeah, I guess in that instance, for sure, Trump definitely seems like he acts more, not on emotion, but just kind of says what he wants to. He doesn't really follow.
He acts more on emotion.
Point. And he gets shit done. So, I mean, you can't even really blame the guy. He's definitely gotten more done than Kamala. And
wait, but if you can make the concession that Trump acts more on emotion and is a better leader than the person who acts lesser on emotion, wouldn't this mean that women are better at leading than men under your worldview because you think they act more upon emotion?
No. I mean, there's a difference between, you know, acting on emotion and actually getting stuff done, or acting on emotion and letting it, you know, consume you. Trump, yeah, obviously.
So when women are emotional, it's a bad thing, but when men are emotional, it's a good thing?
No, it depends on the scenario that you're talking about.
Well, if it depends on the scenario, well, then how come you'd say that men are better at leading than women? Because it doesn't depend on the scenario, and you think out of virtue of the fact that women are quote-unquote more emotional that they're worse at leading. And then also, like, once again, like, the claim that women are more emotional, that's false. I've never seen a woman punch a hole in her wall because she lost a game of Fortnite, or, like, burn her house down and kill her family.
Yeah, there are definitely certain instances where, you know, obviously there's outliers there, but I'm just talking about generally. I mean,
okay, generally speaking, who commits more violent crimes?
Obviously, men.
Okay, and would you agree that a violent crime is an emotional response to external stimuli?
Yeah, for sure, but a girl can't, or women typically don't, you know, commit, like, vast crimes because they, you know, they're smaller. They get
$2 on Venmo. Oh, even like crimes that don't require like physical strength, right? Like cyberbullying with threats of violence online, disproportionately committed by men.
I don't know where you're getting their stats from, brother.
FBI crime stats.
FBI crime stats. Yeah.
What are you going to tell me now? That the FBI is biased and woke, and obviously they're going to portray men to be worse?
Nah, that's a whole other rabbit hole that I don't feel like getting into. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, yeah, definitely Trump is definitely going to run the country much better than the incompetent Kamala Harris. Okay,
well, I'm actually going to expose him and act on emotions. Name one of Trump's policy that's better than Kamala's.
Well, we could start at the border.
Okay, what's Trump's border policy?
Obviously, continue building his wall. I mean, I don't know what exact.
Wait, so if continuation of building wall is a good border policy, Kamala Harris actually tried to pass a bipartisan border bill that would have built more of the wall than was ever built under Trump's first term. But you're going to say Trump is better, even though she wanted to build more of the wall, and that's a good border policy that you're appealing to? Seemingly, right, you are the one that's acting on emotion because you just sat here and said that he's going to be significantly better for the country than Kamala Harris, calling her incompetent, and then saying that his good policy is the wall, even though the bipartisan border bill that she tried to get passed included more funding to build more wall than what was ever built under his first term. You've lost.
Let's think about the bipartisan bill. That there was a lot more in there than just the wall. There's allowing 2 million immigrants amnesty without even checking them in, and it also was for funding to Ukraine and multiple other countries that was very unnecessary.
So about like the funding to foreign countries, there's $100 billion worth of it. But the bill is split into an appropriations bill with just funding for other countries and then a solo border bill. They passed the appropriations bill and then stopped the solo border bill because Trump didn't want it. Then also mass amnesty to like 200 million undocumented migrants. 200 undocumented migrants. Where is that in the bill?
I just read it not long ago. 2 million. It's not 200 or 200 million.
Are you saying 2 million people that are already in the country?
No, it's 2 million immigrants that are coming across the border. It was allowing them amnesty for.
What is amnesty?
When you're allowed into the country for a certain amount of time, it's almost like a refugee type of deal.
Oh, are you talking about the asylum seeking process?
Yeah, similar.
Is the asylum seeking process legal?
Yeah.
Ellie, thank you for the $5 on PayPal. So what's wrong with legal migration?
Well, I mean, when you have it in over quantity, or
Okay, so what's too much legal migration?
I don't know what the actual numbers would be. I'd just say,
so you're just operating on emotion.
How so?
Yeah, because you're just like, oh, that's definitely too many migrants, but then you can't tell me why, and you can't tell me how much is too much.
No, it's not. I'm not saying 2 million is too much. I'm not saying 2 million is too much, but I don't think 2 million should be allowed in just out of nowhere without, claiming citizenship and being able to contribute to the U.S. economy.
Wait, asylum seekers do attribute to the U.S. economy. In fact, migrants as a whole are going to add $7 trillion to it over the course of the next 10 years, and they pay more into the system than they take out, paying $93 billion in federal taxes last year when there's no federal programs that benefit undocumented migrants.
That's very weird.
They have it backwards.
I think
thank you for the subscription.
Spending a lot of money on immigrants right now.
Name one federal program that benefits undocumented migrants.
That beats me. I don't know. I just
so there's another emotionally driven claim that you can't justify with facts.
It's not emotionally driven.
Of course it's emotionally driven. If you're going to say that our federal government is giving undocumented migrants money, but then you can't name one federal program that is giving undocumented migrants money, you're literally just making a claim driven off of emotion.
I don't know if I would say driven off of emotion.
So then what's it driven off of?
I've seen. I might be looking at the wrong ones.
No, Hunter. Then what is it driven off of?
It's just driven off facts, dude. I mean, that's what's been going on.
So what's the fact? How do you know that this is a fact?
Well, this is what I've seen from multiple different sources. Where have you seen it?
Like what?
Different articles, different platforms. I mean, I get
like name one.
Oh my gosh! Watch, I'll say X, and you'll be like, oh.
Wait, so you saw a tweet on X?
Some there, and then also an article.
Buddy, I could go send a tweet out on X literally right now saying that the federal government is not giving undocumented migrants any money. It will be at 20,000 likes in the next 20 hours. And you're going to treat that as a reliable source. Here's the thing.
Here's
the thing, Hunter. This is why I say that you are an emotionally driven creature, right? You're just sitting here and you're like, oh, some asshole on X tweeted something out that I think said undocumented migrants get money from the federal government, but I don't know what that money is coming from. I don't know the name of the program. I don't really know how it serves as detriment to me. But because of that, I'm going to go on and say that asylum-seeking processes and legal migration is bad. Like you're an emotionally driven creature. I can't justify what you believe in with fact. 1 second, you're getting real emotional, buddy. Calm down. You're an emotionally driven creature that can't justify what you believe in fact, and you can articulate what you believe in and how it would actually be in coherence with reality. It's like what you're speaking on is measurable, tangible, and real. If the federal government was giving undocumented migrants money, you would be able to name the program that it's going through. Unless you want to hold to the claim that it was exposed on Twitter that the federal government is funneling and siphoning them money through a back door that isn't like widely apparent, and it's like some fucking conspiratorial nonsense.
Well, see, you cut me off there and got a little emotional on that. And
oh wait, did you just say that a man got emotional? Whoa, I thought. Earlier, didn't you say that only women do that? Now you're saying that a man is getting emotional?
Oh boy, you're actually really getting emotional right now because you're putting words in my mouth. I never said that. I said
would the fact that I'm getting really emotional right now be a counter argument against your original claim that it's women that operate on emotion? Because at the end of the day, I have a cock and balls, so obviously it's just my testosterone driving my emotionally driven thought processes.
No, it's not that. Well, I mean, obviously, there's a difference in brain chemistry between men and women, and I didn't say that men aren't. I didn't say that men aren't emotional. So you actually.
So what's the difference between the brain chemistry of men and women that make women more emotional than men?
Huh?
What's the difference between the brain chemistry of women and men that make women more emotional than men?
I don't have my ChatGPT up like you do to give you the answer. I just.
Okay, well, I don't use ChatGPT. I'm just really intelligent. But that's like telling a natural bodybuilder that's ripped that they're on steroids. It's a compliment. So you just made a false claim with no evidence, and you're just going to sit here and believe that it's true. Like, dude, what's the relevant distinction between you saying some, like, crazy, weird shit, like men and women have different brain chemistry that makes women more emotional, and, like, when, like, white supremacists used to, like, engage in phrenology and would say, like, white people and black people have different, like, skull shapes that make white people more dominant. Like, seriously, like, what's the difference between those two claims, logically speaking? Like, they're both just predicated on prejudice with no fact to substantiate them, but you basically believe them to be true to perpetuate like forms of oppression. Like, what's the difference?
I wasn't trying to get all into that. I mean, go look it up. Go look it up and see what the difference in brain chemistry is between men and women.
Lovey, thank you so much for the $2.
It'll be a humbling experience for you.
I mean, I already have. So when we're talking about sexual dimorphism within the amygdala, which is the part of your brain that handles like emotional regulation and the processing of emotions, we see some sexual dimorphism insofar as the size, but not any distinctions insofar as the emotions in which they'd regulate or to the degree in which they would regulate them. In fact, I made a video about 1.5 years ago on my TikTok account that looked over our neurobiological understanding of the amygdala, aka the emotion processor, that would demonstrate that in accordance with our current scientific understanding, that we don't have any reason to believe that one sex is more emotional than another sex, right? So I looked it up like 1 year ago, and yeah, you're wrong.
All right, well, let's see. Where did you look it up?
And if you're gonna play that game, it's PubMed. You can seriously click on my profile, click on misogyny. It's one of like the categories at the top, right? And then find the video where I go over the amygdala, aka the emotional processor of the brain. I include the PMID, and as well as the title of the publication and the authors.
All right. did your homework. I respect it. Not that I believe it 100%. I got to read it,
you,
and then I
because you
also
only
have to read
believe
another.
you only believe things that fit your biases, and you don't justify what you believe in with fact. Like, Hunter, don't you think it's kind of fucking embarrassing for you to say that women have different brain chemistry than men that makes them more emotional? But we could spend 30 minutes on the live of me pressuring you to give me any evidence of that, and you wouldn't be able to.
Well, yeah, I don't have my laptop open like you. I'm just talking.
I'm just talking too, man. Have you seen my eyes look away from my screen once?
I wasn't looking. I don't know. Probably not.
Right, but like that's a thing, right? Like when we're gonna hold to beliefs, we have to have evidence for it. Like we do. We have to have evidence for what we believe in. Because what if what you believe in is false, right? And the likelihood is incredibly high because you don't have any reason to believe in what you do. You just do because you're kind of a shitty guy, and you probably were taught that by the people around you. It's like, do none of my words like really like resolve with you? It's like I don't know. I feel like for a lot of the guests that I have up on my live, right, I make it like abundantly clear with very like short and concise statements on why you're wrong for acting the way you do, and then it just doesn't really reconcile with your brain. It's like I don't understand how someone could hear, oh, you have no evidence, have that demonstrated to be true, but yet you still continue to believe that I'm wrong and you're right. Like that's just so irrational.
I'm not saying that I'm right and wrong. I was just giving my perspective. I wasn't arguing the fact. I mean, heck, if you got your evidence that supports your claim, and it's maybe biased, maybe not. I don't know, but.
Yeah, of course. That's what you do. You automatically assume that there's a bias even though you don't know the source. Wait, I have a question. Do you think that it's wrong for trans women to call themselves women because science disagrees? Are you one of those conservatives?
I don't know if I'll get into that stuff. I mean,
it's just a yes or no. I'm not going to debate you on it. It's just a yes or no.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I could go both ways. But yeah, I feel like, if you're a biological woman, then you're good. But if you're
there, you go. So it's when it's about you, it's all about subjective truths, where you could literally believe that women have different brain chemistry just because you want to, even though there's no evidence that exists to suggest that you're true. But as soon as it's about people on the left, including trans women, all of a sudden the truth is objective and they're objectively off, right? It's just like it's so like bullshit, right? The standards of evidence that you hold and the way that you orient reality around you, you expect no objectivity insofar as the way that you formulate the beliefs that you hold to be true. But when it's about other people that you personally hold prejudice against, it's all about the science and it's all about objectivity, and they're just off of this standard that's objectively true and can't be contested with. It's like if a trans woman walked up to you and argued something along the lines of, well, you may be right, you may be wrong. Like I'm a woman. That's just, that's how I feel. That's what I am. All of a sudden you're going to start like going all anal, being like, no, you're not a woman, and yada, 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 sex, chromosomes, et cetera, et cetera. Can't contest the facts. 97% of biologists. But then when it's about you and brain chemistry of males and females, you're like, oh, you may be right, you may be wrong. There may be a bias. I may be right. I may be wrong. I don't need evidence to believe in what I do. This is just my perspective, etc.
Yep. I mean, yeah, I'd kind of contradict a little bit. First off, I wouldn't be debating a trans person. Whatever they want to do is, I don't care. They can do whatever they want. Yeah, do I believe differently? Sure, I'm not going to argue it. Why would I? It makes no sense to.
So no words that I've shared with you have resolved. So you can leave because we're here to debate, and it seems like you're just here to like share your perspective. And he left. Sarah, thank you for the $10 on Venmo. I do appreciate you so much for the love, Sarah. Everybody, please do show some love to Sarah down below in the chat. I do appreciate that. And Non-Vitur, thank you so much for the motorcycle. I really do appreciate you so much for the motorcycle, Non-Vitur. So ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and hit a restart on the stream, and I'm thinking about switching up the topic. What do you guys want to see? I was thinking about debating politics for the rest of the day. It's up to you guys. It looks like we just don't really have the best send out in the world right now. I don't know. I don't know what's going on recently. Abortion. So I've been trying. I've tried to do abortion debates. They just, for whatever reason, they don't work. Like I don't know why, but it's like the people that come up into the live to debate abortion, it just ends up like really messy and like nonsensical. You know what I mean? Let's see. So I mean, I would love to find a good way to run abortion. I just have to like have like a good background, and then like also, I don't know if you were watching. But I ran a social issue just to kind of like show you guys how TikTok responds to it. I think I did abortion. And then also I ran a topic like asking people why being gay is wrong. It's like these topics will like get a flag from TikTok in like literally like 3 minutes. It's like TikTok wants to ban us for like arguing against people that think being gay is wrong, and they always have, and it's just so terrible. But I mean, like we could try it. We'll give it a try. So for the 4,000 people in here, we're gonna go ahead and hit a restart on the stream. I will see you all right back in here very shortly. We're gonna try to debate people on why they think being gay is wrong. We're gonna give it a shot until our first flag, and then we'll probably do another restart. See you all very shortly. All right, we're moving on to our next guest here, ladies and gentlemen. Please, if you are in the queue, I just want to be able to easily debate people. What's up? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong, man?
Lesbian? Nah. Dean, I have a question. Are you gay?
No, I'm straight. Love, thank you for the $2 of Vibo. So, do you think that 2 men is wrong?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, so did you just see how like you're probably like really like stupid and ignorant? There's like definitely no logical distinction between 2 men and 2 women, but yet you only think that 2 men is wrong. Like why? Okay, he left. Whatever. Moving on to our next guest, ladies and gentlemen. If you are in the queue, please do make sure that you do think that being a lesbian is wrong. I'm just going to go ahead and repeat for the one time that TikTok does not like us saying this word, so we have to say lesbian instead, but that's just going to refer to everybody that's not straight. But make sure that we're double tapping away on that phone screen and sharing out that live, y'all. What's going on? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
In and of itself, no.
Morgan, thank you for the $2 on Venmo. I mean, then just please stay out of the queue. We are just looking for people. People that think being a lesbian is wrong. I just want to repeat this. Let's just go ahead and go over the ground rules of the live here real quick. So I want to make sure that we these debates are all pretty easy going, and I could just click on anyone in the queue knowing that they're homophobic. So if you are in the queue, make sure that you think being a lesbian is wrong, and we're just using that word to refer to anyone that's not straight because TikTok doesn't like this word. And make sure that you're at least 18, y'all. It's super duper simple. So please, let's just make this live easy going. I just want to be able to click on anyone knowing that they're here to debate. But all right, moving on to our next guest, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go and see what we got. What's up? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Oh, shit. I'm going to get out of the queue.
No worries, no worries, no worries. Moving on to our next guest. We got Roman loading up into the queue, guys. Everybody, just do give us a minute. What's up? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Nope. Being a lesbian is not wrong. People love each other no matter what. And
I mean, that's great. I'm so great you think that, but like, did you not hear the last thing I said? It's like super easy just to like listen and like understand the rules. I mean, maybe you didn't hear it, right? So we're just gonna go ahead and let it slide and move on to our next guest. But everybody just gotta give us a minute here. What's up? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong? And like ultimately leaving, it's like I don't know. It like my thing is like why can't people like listen? You know what I mean, guys? You know what I mean? It's like super duper easy. What's up? Do you think that being a lesbian is wrong?
Not at all.
Buddy. Dude. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to go ahead and repeat this with you on the live just so everyone hears it again. Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking to debate people that think being a lesbian is wrong. And dude, and wow, we already got a flag. Okay. All right. Well, that's how it goes on this topic, guys. So for everyone that is curious, I went live with this topic to demonstrate to you guys what happens. Okay, we're all right, there we go. We just had to fix the lag there, ladies and gentlemen. The pause fixes the lag. Welcome back in for the 4.4 thousand people in here. Make sure that we're double tapping away on that phone screen, y'all. And everybody just kind of do give us 1 minute here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. There we go. There we are. Now there's lag. Well, the lag should be fixed. So, so everybody, we already got a flag for harassment and bullying. We didn't even have a debate and we already got a flag. So we're just going to go back to politics, y'all. It really does suck. Like how TikTok just doesn't like these conversations at all. It was just insanity. We already got a flag for harassment and hate speech. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you voted for Trump, make sure to hop in that queue, y'all. We're going to go ahead and just get our debates going for the day. We could try something else too. Instagram, yeah, that'd be fun. Change the wording. I don't think it's the wording on the background. I think it's what we actually say on live. But we're gonna go ahead and just do a restart on the live, y'all, just because every time we switch the topic, that's just what I like to do. So I'll be right back in 10 seconds. TikTok is so cooked. We can't even have conversations. Like, this sucks ass, bro. The Men May, I appreciate you for the subscription. I'll be back in 5 seconds. Ina, Lisa, Ali, Timeless, everybody, welcome into the live. So we have spent about the first hour of our live stream today fucking around with a bunch of different random topics, trying to find anything that has been working. We haven't been able to find it. We almost got a ban for just asking people why they think being gay is wrong, and then just a bunch of like really silly misogynists. For our country, okay? Right? So for everybody tuning into the live, make sure that we're double tapping, make sure that we're sharing out this live show. Ladies and gentle hands, hop in that queue if you voted for Trump and you think he will be good for the country. Everybody shitting on my Wi-Fi, I think it'll be okay. If the lag picks up, then we will, I don't know, swipe in and out of the app. It usually works, but I think we're good for now. But please, if you're in the queue, make sure that you think that Trump is good for our country, and everybody just give us a minute. Hello, Emily. Did you vote for Trump?
I just can't believe I'm talking to you. I love you, Dean. Keep fighting for women.
I appreciate you for your love, Emily. Thank you so much for coming up. Thank you so much, Emily. Everybody, please do show some love to Emily. We are going to go to move on to our next guest. Hello, Mackenzie.
Yo, Dean.
Hey, what's up, man? Did you vote for Trump?
I voted for Trump.
Okay, how old are you?
I am 19, my bro.
And what's election day in America?
What do you mean?
What is election day in America?
What I voted for.
What question did I ask you?
Election day.
When is election day in America?
Like a month ago.
Malia, thank you so much for the $5 on Venmo. Oh, brother, he doesn't even go here. Quite frankly, he doesn't even go here. We are going to go to move on to Anthony. Did you vote for Trump?
No, we love Trump though in England. All England loves Trump.
I don't think so. I don't think that everybody in England shares that same sentiment. We're going to go to move on to our next guest, guys. Keep it in mind, I think that Trump is going to be terrible for this country. What's up, Lindsay? Did you vote for Trump?
No, sorry, I didn't mean to join.
You're all good, Lindsay. You're all good. Moving on to our next guest. This part so much. I hate it with a passion. I just crazy #1 stalker fan.
Hold on 1 second.
He's gonna prove to us that my mom is a school teacher, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm just gonna do one better while he's doing that. Everybody just gotta give me a minute here. While he's pulling that up, I'm gonna go on mute here for about just 20 seconds. But ladies and gentlemen, do make sure that we're double tapping on that phone screen that we're sharing out this live. For everyone coming up, this is like a canon event, so this is like my #1 fan. He's like pretty crazy. He's pretty obsessed with me, and he likes to try to dox me. He was able to find my hometown, but now he says that if he could prove to me that my mom is a school teacher, that I have to give him $25,000, and I agreed. Lovey, thank you for the $5 on Venmo. So yeah, anyways, just give me 1 second here, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that we're double tapping, y'all. Sharing out that live as well. So hey, ladies and gentlemen, I actually have my mom on the line here. You just want to say hi real quick? Mother?
Yes.
Oh yeah, so I got my mom on the line, so my stream could hear you right now. I just have a question. Have you like ever been a school teacher?
No.
No, and anything like ever close to that? Ever?
Never a school teacher, never anything close to that.
Okay. Well, I apologize for interrupting you. Plus, it's noon on a Friday, so if you were a school teacher, you'd be in class right now. But all right, I love you, Mom.
No, I hate kids. No, just kidding.
Okay. All right. Bye, Mom. I love you.
Bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it looks like we disproved Dayander. He's on pause looking for something. So we're just gonna go to get our next guest up in here in the meantime, y'all. So everybody, just do give us a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, do be patient. What's going on, Huz? Did you vote for Trump?
Hey, yeah, I actually did vote for Trump.
All right, is it possible that you could turn off the music in the background?
Oh yeah, sorry, excuse me.
Phenomenal. So yeah, why did you vote for Trump?
Well, I just hear like this claim a lot that people say that Trump is bad for business, and I just don't think that's true.
Okay, so you voted for Trump because you don't think Trump is bad for business. I'm so sorry, that doesn't make any sense. All right, we're going to be talking about his character and his policy and how you think it's going to be more beneficial for America compared to what Kamala Harris had to offer. So please tell me why the 34-count felon adjudicated rapist is better for America than Kamala Harris would have been.
Well, I just want to say like it's more of like a personal thing because I run a news organization called Tenet Media, and
no, you don't.
And okay,
you're trolling. I know what Tenet is.
All right.
It's okay. Come on, buddy. Oh wait, Dayander, you're back. Hello, Dayander. So do you have the evidence that and Dayander left again. Oh man. All right, moving on to our next guest here, ladies and gentlemen. We got the greasy taco loaded up into the queue. What's going on? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Awesome. And why is that?
So I feel like what it looks like though is more so a transformative like recalibration of our economic infrastructure. So imagine that like financial system as a body of water, right? So like liquidizing the economy is about breaking those dams, like that traditional bottleneck, and letting the capital flow naturally into underrepresented tributaries.
Okay, so you're just saying that we need to get rid of restrictions on the market because they're bad for overall market efficiency. Donald Trump wants to introduce more restrictions to the market. A good example of this would be his 10 to 20% flat tariffs on all goods imported into the country. He's literally building the dam, introducing more unnecessary government restrictions that would create inefficiencies in the market.
Well, yeah, so I agree, but we're talking about a quantum leap in fiscal mobility where value kind of creation transcends physical currency and enters the metaphysical realm of the collective prosperity. You can't just see it, you kind of have to feel it.
So fiscal mobility is just going to represent...
Fiscal.
So economic mobility is going to represent like one's ability to scale in the economy and build their wealth. We typically see that is easier in countries with better social safety nets, such as Nordic countries with social democracy models. And we'd see that be more representative of like democratic policy in comparison to Republican policy. But I'm pretty sure you're just like saying words. It's kind of funny, so I'm keeping you up here.
Right, thank you, Dean. But real quick though, also I think Dayander is dangerous though, by the way. I think that it's like very creepy. But also, Dean, I'm trolling. I love you. You're the man, man. You're the man.
I appreciate you, Greasy Taco. If you do want to support me, all my Venmo as well as my PayPal on my bio. We're going to move on to our next guest here, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Dayander, you're going to time out of the TikTok app if you don't come back on here soon. Okay, Charles is like literally in the middle of the restaurant. Oh,
Hey,
Dayander, you're back. So can we see all the evidence that my mother's a school teacher?
Yes, you'll see it. Absolutely.
Let's see it right now.
Negative, not right now.
Oh, okay. Well, what happened? You just spent like 10 minutes on pause. I'd presumably
Correct, because it has to be presented in a certain way, Dean.
How? What way does it have to be presented?
So you're denying your mom was a school teacher at GJHS.
Yeah, fucking duh.
Okay. And do you have any relatives by the first name of Sculty?
Who the fuck is Sculty? What the hell? No, I don't have any relatives by the name of Sculty. In fact, I've never met anyone in my whole goddamn life named Sculty. Is that a name?
So you don't have any relatives named Scotty?
No. Scotty, Sculty, what, dude? You failed the docs, by the way.
So no.
I'll help you dox me. I feel bad at this point.
So, well, you said you live 2 miles from Hawthorne, which is a lie.
You definitely don't know where I live. You said that there's an RV parked in my yard. I don't even have a yard.
No, not an RV. I said a white camper.
Yeah, I can't have a white camper because I don't have a yard.
You don't?
No.
Do you live on a corner?
No, I don't. I don't live on a corner. No, dude, just let me let me help you with like.
Dean, take us outside. Maybe you'll meet me out there.
Oh no, are you outside right now?
Go check.
No, you're not.
Show us. Go show us.
Oh, well, no, I'm very close to showing you my outside to prove you wrong because I'm a debater and that's what I like to do. But no, I won't show you the outside of my house because other people that are a little bit more intelligent than you could use that to actually find my address. But Dayander, listen, buddy,
what can I prove
feel
to you?
bad for 1 second, just let me talk. I feel bad for you, buddy. Okay? You've been trying to dox me for weeks. You've utterly been failing. Dude, I'll follow you back. We could hop on a phone call. I could show you how to dox me a little bit better, right? We could go through, right? The address that you're pulling is from old voter registration files. I've intentionally not updated my address on voter registration files in years, so when people find that, they don't find my real address, right? And then when you're thinking about like a mother or relatives and like in their related career fields and where they work, right? Your first issue is just making the assumption that the white page websites that you probably paid $20 for full info on are correct, okay? Because they're not always correct. Files are going to be out of date, and family trees as built out by the white page websites are just typically based upon association with location and last name, not actual family, right?
Okay.
So when you're going to do this,
So where do
there's
you want me
much
to
better
send this to?
methods that I could show you, right? We just need to hop on a call so I could like teach you how to actually dox me, because I just feel bad.
We're going to meet in person. Don't worry about that. We don't need a call.
You're not
What I'm
gonna
do
to
is-
find me in person because you don't know how to dox me.
Okay.
You got to dox
I'm
me
gonna
better.
I'm going to say, okay, if your father doesn't have 2 matching calf tattoos, then how much do I pay you?
God, every penny you have, give me your net worth.
It's nothing, really. I am a nobody.
No fucking
And-
shit. Like, dude, like this is the problem. Like you want to be the big scary bad guy, right? Coming on my live,
not at
acting
all.
as
I'm
if
actually
one moment. You want to be the big scary bad guy coming on my live, acting as if you've been able to find information about my personal life, brother. I am telling you, I will help you dox me. You've been at it for weeks and you've utterly
Buddy,
failed. I will help
that's not
you.
what I'm here to do.
Yes, you obviously it is. Every single time you've come up on my live, you want to talk about where I live. You want to talk about a park in my town. You want to talk about where my mom works. You want to talk about if I have a white camper in my yard. Like, dude, you're way off. Let me help you.
I'm going to email it to you personally.
You're gonna you don't
And
have
then,
yeah, dude. hello@deanwithers.com. Now
yes,
you
I have
my
your email. I'm
There you
well,
go.
well aware. I'm well aware, but let's debate then on something.
No. Let's stop. Let's break it down. I want you to go through it all right now on live, and we'll teach you how to better dox me right now. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I feel bad for you, man.
Yeah, nah, that's not happening here.
Are you like embarrassed of like your shitty doxing job?
How would I be embarrassed? You have 4,400 people here, dude.
Dude, I would be embarrassed too if I spent like weeks of my life trying to dox a 20-year-old on the internet. It pisses me off because he's infinitely smarter than me, only to be told that I'm wrong and invited to share all the information in front of 4.4 thousand people. It's fucking embarrassing. It's like when you're going to be a bad guy and when you're going to try to commit a crime, like you got to at least pull it off right, man. Like, dear God. I went through the issues with the white page websites. I went through the issues with the voter registration. We went through all these issues together.
All this is waste of time because that's not anything that I have.
Okay, well then obviously you're using methods that are even worse. I didn't even know that it could get worse than that, man.
Anyway,
like, God, like, fuck,
let's do it. Let's do this. I will email you, and then you can make that determination. But let's talk about your businesses. How did you absorb?
Like, whatever, Dander. Go back to the drawing board. Go back to the drawing board, buddy. Listen, I offered you my help. You didn't want it. At this point, you're on your own, Dander. All right, go insane, go crazy, go psycho over like all this muddled false information. Have your fun with it. I offered you help to get the right information. I was gonna teach you how to dox me better, and it fucking failed. It's embarrassing for you. And what's up, Alex? Did you vote for Trump?
No.
Okay, all right. We're gonna move on to the next guest. He seems dangerous. No, he's not dangerous. He's not dangerous. We're gonna move on to our next guest, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna get our next guest, Miles, up in the box. If you guys do want to support me, my Venmo as well as my PayPal are in my bio. What's up, Miles? Did you vote for Trump?
I did, Dean. I did.
You did. So why did you vote for Trump, man?
Well, I do see that you said prove me wrong and Trump is terrible, but it's just like a moral argument, like an argument about morals, or
He's terrible. His policy is terrible. His character sucks. Everything about him is bad, man.
I argued. I wouldn't say argued. I voted for Trump because I don't want inflation.
Oh, wow. Sucks to suck, man. Trump is actually going to cause more inflation in the second presidential term compared to what Kamala Harris would have caused due to his tariffs. Their tax on all imports that will cause inflation for the end consumer and destroy American exports, as well as like overspending from our government is inflationary. Tax cuts are inflationary. He wants to introduce larger tax cuts for rich people, spending more money, which is like ultimately going to be worse for inflation.
Wait, did you just say he's going to cause inflation because of his tariffs?
Yes.
You do realize that he imposed them in 2018, right?
Yeah, and they caused inflation on the isolated products in which they were imposed on.
The inflation rate went down for the next 2 years after he.
They're talking about the macro inflation rate, which isn't representative of the inflationary pressures imposed by the isolated tariffs. Like, for instance, he also imposed his tax cuts in 2017, and we saw inflation rates go down after that. Does that mean that tax cuts aren't inflationary? No, they're definitely inflationary because they promote consumer spending, right? But the isolated tariffs caused inflations in the products that they were imposed on.
You do realize that Biden kept a lot of the tariffs in place as
Are you
well,
driving?
too, right? No, I'm not. Do you hear anything? Like, what do you mean?
Just like an AC. I didn't think that you were driving. A lot of people in my chat did. Yeah, Biden kept tariffs. Which
They're trying to save you. They're trying to save you from getting cooked. They're trying to save you from getting cooked.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Ida, thank you for the subscription. You haven't rebutted any of my arguments. You just keep moving on, and I'll keep moving on with you. It's fine. You said that Biden kept the tariffs, so they were bad.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, the last statement that you made was that Biden kept tariffs. Yeah, they were bad.
So you just got cooked. You just said that tariffs cause inflation, and then I brought up in 2018 how they didn't cause inflation, and the inflation rate went down.
So, okay, I've already responded. I'll give this one last address, right? So they did cause inflation on the isolated products that they were imposed on, and like the overall macro rate of inflation isn't representative of inflation.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, are tax cuts inflationary?
Yes, it is. What?
Are tax cuts inflationary?
Literally, yes. What do you mean? Yes, they can be inflationary.
Okay, so why did we see the macro rate of inflation go down after he imposed his tax cuts in 2017?
Why do we see them go down?
Yeah, if tax cuts are inflationary, why did we see the macro rate of inflation go down?
We literally didn't see it go down, Dean. What are you talking about?
Bro, the tax cuts were imposed the same year as the tariffs. So if we didn't see inflation go down after the tax cuts were imposed, we didn't see inflation go down after the tariffs were imposed. Silly.
Listen, our future president is going to help the country better by adding tariffs.
Okay, so you don't have a response to the argument, but yet I'm the one getting
you literally just lied to the entire life. What's your source? What's your source on that?
I need to give you a source for the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. That was like his most monumental
I just acknowledged that. I'm talking about your source for saying that they won't cause an inflation.
That
Or they
tariffs
will. My bad. They will. My bad. They will.
Yeah, sure. Right. Basic economic principles. I could explain it to you. So would you say that that tariffs are supposed to increase the domestic production of goods?
The what? Say it again.
Are tariffs supposed to increase the domestic production of goods?
Domestic production. Yes.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Yes. Because they're getting made. Yes, they're getting made here. Yes.
So how do tariffs incentivize a higher level of domestic production of goods?
Because we're getting them made home base.
Yeah, but why do tariffs cause that?
Dean, listen. Are you listening to me, Dean? In 2018, again, you're constantly ignoring this.
Would you follow my argument? And no, I didn't constantly ignore it. I addressed it 3 times. I can address it for a 4th. I don't care.
You're not addressing it. What are you talking about? You're constantly tiptoeing it around it.
Okay, if you listen closely for me to address it to the 4th time, will you stop saying that? So you're saying that the macro rate of inflation in the American economy went down after the imposition of Trump's tariffs in 2017 and 2018, right?
Yes.
That's a claim that you want me to address, right?
Yes.
Okay, so listen closely so I don't have to address it for a 5th time. Okay? The reason that doesn't mean tariffs aren't inflationary is because you could have a decreasing level of inflation on the macro scale in the entire economy while still having specific inflationary pressures on certain products caused by the tariffs. So that overall rate of inflation is representative with the overall rate in the change in the pricing of goods, like all goods in America, right? And you could have like some goods having their prices going down, but have the goods that the tariffs are imposed on from China go up, right? And I gave you a good example of how you could have inflationary and disinflationary pressures in an economy. Another good example would be his tax cuts. So his tax cuts were also imposed in 2017. We agreed that tax cuts cause inflation, but on the macro scale, when we factor for everything else functioning in the economy, we saw inflation still go down, right? So that's like literally the most direct way to address that. Like, for instance, we saw a 132% increase on the price of solar panels, 72% increase on the price of washing machines, and this is all because tariffs are designed to cause inflation. That is how they incentivize more domestic production, is by making goods from other countries less affordable.
Okay. Hold on. Let me show my pasta really quick. A lot of guys keep saying I'm driving. I'm literally not driving. Stupid liberals in the comment section. Look at my pasta.
Yo, yeah, the stupid Republican on the live doesn't even know how to turn its camera on.
Look at my camera's on, Goofy.
You have to save, Goofy.
My camera's on, Goofy. Thank you,
bro. No, there you go. You have to save. There you go. You hit save for a second.
Yes. I just have to show you that that I'm not driving. Okay. Now listen, Dean. I know you think you're cool because you got nice biceps or something, but listen, Dean.
Never beating the allegations. Go ahead and continue.
Listen, Dean. All you said, 99% of what you just said was that they can cause. Is that it's possible for them to cause inflation? You didn't.
I said they do.
Yes, that's what you
do. They're designed.
You didn't say that they did in 2018. You said that yes, it was possible for some of the products to still be inflationary.
No, I said that they did on all.
Yes, but overall, it was a positive effect.
No,
it was a positive. No. Do you disagree?
I do disagree. like I'll give you an example. Like, you could have an overall negative effect in a growing economy. Like for instance, if we were just to delete Kansas off of the face of the earth, we would still have a growing GDP every year. But did deleting Kansas off of the face of the earth have a negative impact on our economy? Yeah. Right? So imposing tariffs doesn't mean that our country is going to collapse, but the country would be doing better if they were never imposed in the first place. And I've made this so clear. And I have a question. Do you still think?
No,
that you're cooking me?
I understand what you're saying. I understand. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna explain to you why I do think I'm cooking you, because what you're saying is you're not. So I have a question. Can you answer with a yes or no, if you don't mind?
Yeah, sure, man.
So listen, man. After the inflation, listen. After the tariffs, I'm bringing this up again. I understood everything you said, so you don't have to explain it to me again. But after 2018, when the tariffs were imposed, did we get a better economy? Follow the next couple years following.
We did get a better economy for the next year, but it's not because the tariffs were imposed, and the economy would have been even better if they were never imposed.
They literally wouldn't have been. What are you talking about?
Thank you for the galaxy. I mean, I could tell you why. Not only did they cause inflation on the products in which they were imposed on, but they also plummeted U.S. agricultural exports. You wouldn't be able to name to me a point.
Wait, hold on. Thank you for the galaxy. Okay, continue.
You didn't get a galaxy.
We got a galaxy.
No, me. Thank you for the galaxy. I appreciate you for the love. Then I go to you. This isn't socialist. Right?
Please continue.
Society where we redistribute wealth, buddy. It's my galaxy, not yours.
Wow. And you call yourself a Harris supporter. That's crazy.
I call myself a liberal, right? So liberals actually aren't communists. Leftists are. Abby, thank you so much for the 2 galaxies. I appreciate you for the love, Abby. Everybody, please do show some love to Abby down below in the chat for the 2 galaxies. Thank you so much. Everybody, show some love.
So Dean, I don't want to get too much off topic, but Abby did send 2 galaxies, so technically one of those would be for me. Anyway, moving on.
It's not even technically. If Abby wanted to send you a galaxy, she could send you a galaxy. But Abby didn't send you a galaxy. Abby sent 2 galaxies directly to me.
Okay, well, I just got something. It says for you. I just got 2 bears from Google. So
yeah, you just got 10 cents. Your life is complete. So, anyways,
Hey,
going back to what we were
see
saying.
that?
Abby, thank you for the 3rd galaxy. I appreciate you for the love, Abby. And BFG with a galaxy as well. Thank you, BFG and Abby, for the 2 more galaxies. Thank you so much for the love. It means the world. Corvette Girl, thank you for the galaxy. Corvette Girl sent that one to me. Thank you so much for the galaxies. I appreciate you indefinitely. Thank you so much. Anyways, going back to what I was saying, can you name a point throughout American history where we've imposed tariffs on China and it hasn't plummeted U.S. agricultural exports? Mariah, thank you for the galaxy. Abby, thank you for the money gun.
Dean, can you ask the question again, please?
Name one point in American history where we've imposed tariffs on China and we didn't plummet U.S. agricultural exports.
Ooh, thanks for
Yo, Lovey, thank you so much for the $75 donation on Venmo saying, let him know that I don't like him. Lovey, holy shit, thank you so much for the love. I want to see at least 750 W's in the chat for Lovey. And thank you for the galaxy. I appreciate you, Meadow. Thank you for the galaxy, Meadow and Lovey. Holy shit, $75 donation. That's absurd. Thank you so much for the love, Lovey. Holy shit, you guys are popping off.
Thank you so much, Crypto, for that rose right there. Sorry, Dean, I gotta thank my supporters as well. Moving on.
It was a half a penny.
Okay, cool.
Olivia, thank you for the
Okay,
subscription.
cool. You think you're nice because your biceps. Your biceps
Yeah, this
are
is the
nothing.
second time that you've said that.
I can literally.
Ariana, thank you for the paper
Thank you,
crane.
Debbie. Thank you.
And Sal, thank you for the fireworks. Why do you keep talking about my damn biceps, dude?
Debbie, thank you, Debbie.
Do I need to put you on mute?
Well, no. Why would you do that?
So going back to what we were saying, explain to me what a tariff is.
Explain to you what a tariff is.
Yeah, define tariff. Maze, thank you for the $1 in Venmo. Ariana, thank you for the anarts. Define tariff.
It's basically things getting made homemade because we don't want these other countries.
No. I'm asking you
infiltrating.
to define tariff.
Oh, well, wait, what do you mean define? I'm telling you what a tariff is. What do you mean define it? I'm telling you literally what a tariff is. So it's stuff getting made homemade in our country. Like, what do you mean? Instead of the goods being from China? Yes, literally.
No. The definition of a tariff is a tax on an import.
That's
Dumbass.
literally
Butterfly, thank you for the galaxy. And Mariah, thank you for the $50 on Venmo saying fighting cognitive dissonance from Miles. Drew, thank you for the but everybody please show some love to Mariah down below in the comment section. Shut up, stop dacking. Everybody please show some love to Mariah. Shut up. Everybody show some love to Mariah for the $50 donation. It means the world, quite frankly. Thank you so much for the love. You guys are awesome.
I'm dumb. What's the planet furthest away from the sun?
Pluto's a planet. It always will be.
Exactly. No, it's
Pluto's
not.
a planet.
Look,
It always
my
will be.
God.
Okay, thank you for the whale diving. Morgan, thank you for the $1 on Venmo. I will stand behind that 110%. Move on to our next guest. Fuck that guy. Dander's back. Addison, thank you for the $1 on PayPal. Let's see if Dander has any new doxing shit. Hey, were you able to build the cohort proof for my mother being a school teacher?
Yeah, I already told you that, bud. Let's talk about the businesses that you owned. How did you absolve them?
I know. I only want to talk about my mom being a school teacher. I've never absolved a business, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? I don't even know what he's talking about. Hey, what's going on? Did you vote for Trump?
I did, dude. It's sometimes it's hard to listen to people, and today you're like doing really well. Like, I must commend you.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Have we already talked?
We have, yeah.
Hey, well, I appreciate you for coming up here and being respectful. But we are just looking to talk to people that we haven't already spoken to. Yeah, Dander, business is boring, bro. I want you to come and show up at my house with a fucking knife, right? That's what I want you to do. Okay, that's your goal, buddy. That's your goal, buddy. That's your goal. I don't like, dude, come on. We're going to move on to our next guest. We got our next guest loading up into the queue, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody, dude, just kind of give us a minute. Don't provoke him. Oh, he's not going to do shit. What's up, Bagel? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Awesome, and why is that?
I voted for Trump because he's gonna save Israel.
Save Israel from whom?
From the woke left. And
Alexis,
their
thank you for the
Palestinian
$5 on
regime.
Venmo. Oh, God, you're so shitty.
Thank
You're
you.
so terrible. How many continents are there?
7.
So okay, so he's gonna save Israel. So hey, I have a better idea. Okay, let's just see if this works. Is innocent people dying bad?
Yes.
Okay, we could stop more innocent people from dying with a ceasefire compared to like funding Israel with more money and more weapons to commit more war crimes and ethnically cleanse more Palestinians.
That is correct.
So would you agree with a ceasefire over further funding to Israel?
I do.
Dude, yeah, well, that is the argument of the Palestinian movement. Just saying.
And I
Just
understand that.
like fucking saying. It took me 3 seconds for you to be like, oh, a ceasefire is the logical conclusion of a moral and ethical mind. It's like, dude, I just can't even do it. I just can't even do it, dude. It literally 3 seconds. Oh my God, moving on. Let's go and get our next guest up in the box, y'all. Everybody just do give us a minute. We got Elizabeth loading in. It's like just the easiest argument known to mankind. It's like, dude, ceasefire agreement, 2-state solution. Easy fucking peasy. You know what I mean, Jet? Moving on to our next guest, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go and see what we got if you are in the queue. Make sure that you did vote for Trump. We got our next guest, Mr. Nobody, loading up into the live literally right now, quite frankly. What's going on? Did he vote for Trump?
Oh, hey there. No, but yeah, I did. Last election, but not the prior one.
And so in 2024. So why did you vote for Trump? Why do you think Trump will be good for America?
I think he's here for the people, you know?
I think he's here against the people. He's like raped a woman, committed felonies, and tried to coup the country.
Whoa.
Of all Americans in 2020.
I don't know about that, man.
I mean, he admitted to one of the 3 things. He was convicted of the other and held civilly liable.
It's a little sus that all came out when he decided to run for president.
I don't think it's suspect at all. Even if we assume that his victim only came out because he decided to run for president, it's still the case that she's a fucking American patriot because she wants to make sure that the general public is well informed about who they're voting for and who's running our country.
Okay. Well, he went 70 years as no criminal, and now he is, or what?
Like, holy shit. Yeah, he went 70 years without being caught.
Okay. How many others like him on the left are like that as well?
I don't know. Name one Democrat politician that's been held civilly liable for violent sexual abuse. This is only typically something we see on the right. Think like Matt Gaetz with like literally sleeping with a 17-year-old twice and then paying her hush money to be quiet about it. Think about priests. Like, I mean, you know, it's all conservatives are all like pro-children until it's about like, I don't know, not addressing gun control, even though guns are the leading cause of death within our youth, banning abortion, even though it forces unwanted kids in unready households, or like literally like voting for adjudicated rapists that then
I do not agree with that.
Into the
I
into
don't agree
cabinet
with any of
positions.
that. I think that's all very wrong, and I don't think that we should be accommodating to any people of that nature.
I mean, you did not only did you accommodate for one, but you voted one into the highest ranking position of power known to mankind.
Okay, well, I just don't agree with that. I mean, look at Melania and look at Little Baron.
What about them?
I mean, they're beautiful people, and how could such beautiful people be associated with such an evil man?
Because they probably don't believe the courts, and they reject that he's a rapist. Apart from his daughter that knows firsthand.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just not sure about all that, but I would.
You just don't have rational faculties. Like, dude, if like Joe Biden was held civilly liable for raping a woman, like my response would not be to just kind of ignore the case and say, oh well, he has a wife and kids. Obviously, because he has a wife and kids, he's not a rapist. Like that's just like such like a weird like train of thought. Like you just don't have rational.
I think I'm just more leaning towards the.
Like what I'd
fact
probably
that
do if like Joe Biden was held for civilly liable for rape is I'd first inspect like the court documents, investigating the evidence that the jury accepted to unanimously hold him liable, right, and make a determination if it truly met a sufficient standard of evidence, that being a preponderance. Right, like that is like the very reasonable and logical way to kind of stress test a court that would hold someone to like Trump's caliber for like accuracy. That's what you're supposed to do. But instead, you just kind of ignore it and say like random shit.
So take away the essay case, and then what? And is he still a bad person?
Oh, and then what? Like, he's still the felon that tried to religiously persecute and ban all new Muslims from entering into the country, that hit on a 10-year-old girl saying he dated her in 10 years, that says he likes to grab women by the P word and boast about walking into the changing rooms of half-naked teenage girls, agreed with an older man that called his own daughter a hot piece of ass, and tried to coup the country and rig the outcome of a federal election. Yeah.
So what about the qualities that give him as a president to be a good president? How is that?
I literally don't think he has any good qualities, any qualities that would make him a good president. I actually don't think so. Like,
you don't believe if you're proud to be an American, he's proud to be your president?
Yeah, no, I don't think so, because all the people that he's proud to be the president of, the true MAGA patriots that hate immigration, he torpedoed a bipartisan border bill just so immigration would continue to a higher degree, so it'd piss his voter base off more, so he could get more votes in the general. Like, he doesn't care. He's a con man.
Okay, so Dean, when you're making six figures in a couple of years, I mean, who you going to be complaining to Trump?
When I'm making six figures in a couple of years, am I going to be complaining to Trump? That question was gibberish nonsense. What did that even mean?
That means when your income increases in these next few years, are you going to thank Trump or are you going to not thank him? I'd like to know.
Okay, so you're saying that Donald Trump is going to increase incomes. How's he going to do that?
I believe his tax policies, obviously Republicans are notoriously against this.
Yeah, I'd say his tax cuts are actually going to decrease, like a purchasing power for members of the low and the middle class due to his tariffs. And then the tax cuts disproportionately help out the ultra wealthy. So unless you're a billionaire, you're not really going to be feeling it.
Well, depending on the percentage increase of tariffs, I do believe that it will incentivize foreign companies to move here domestically, don't you?
No, I don't think that tariffs incentivize foreign countries to move to foreign companies to move to America. I think it incentivizes domestic companies to produce more and sell more. But let me ask you a question. Do you think that Biden and Harris's tax code that we're under right now is that good?
You mean Trump's, right?
No, Biden and Harris's. They replaced it in the American Rescue Plan.
Oh, is that recent? I thought we were still under Trump's till 2026.
No, we haven't been under it for the last 4 years.
Okay, I'm sorry. I must be mistaken.
So, did you like it?
I can't tell you that. I can't say that I'm too familiar with that. So maybe I would love to be informed.
Oh, okay. Well, I just tried to gaslight and lie to you, but you said that his tax policy was going to increase, that was going to increase income. But now you're saying about like his current tax policy that you're not too familiar with it and you're not sure if it'll generate a better economy. Can you name one good policy of Donald Trump's?
Man, that man just spews America. If you just look at him during his speeches.
You're fucking trolling.
No, really, seriously. Look,
this man just spews America. This guy
it's
right
true.
here.
Look at his UN speech a few days back. I mean, that was beautiful. Do you not agree with that? It's beautiful.
Well, can I play you one of his speeches and what the fuck? Oh, sorry, I accidentally hit a button on my piano. Can I just play you one of his speeches and can you like tell me how like hard it spews America?
I've never seen a speech by Kamala. I've never been moved essentially by Kamala's speech as much as I have.
Just listen. I want to hear if you're really moved by this.
I'll admit it. I did try and fuck her. She was married.
Huge news there.
No, Nancy. Yeah. No, this was marriages, and I moved on her very heavily. In fact, I took her out furniture shopping. She wanted to get some furniture. I said, "I'll show you where there's some nice furniture." I took her out furniture. I moved on her like a bitch, but I couldn't get there, and she was married. And all of a sudden, I see her. She's now got the big phony tits and everything. She's totally changed her look. I better use some Tic Tacs just in case I start kissing her. You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing.
All right, I do not agree with any of that talk about women.
When you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy. You can do anything.
Pull the hell.
So was that just an inspiring pro-America, great leader, presidential, generational talent like speech?
I do not agree that it was, but I do believe people can change for the better, you know?
Oh, okay.
And I believe he has turned a new leaf.
Okay, so did he like turn a new leaf when he said this?
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
Did he turn a leaf when he said that?
I mean, what was the context here? Is that during COVID? What's going on? I don't.
No, that was like in
necessarily know.
2015. No, he just didn't fuck with Muslims, man. It was like religious persecution. Was that like something that a true Gallant leader would do?
No, it's not.
No. So where's the inspiring speeches from this guy?
The one that I gave you was the UN that he addressed just recently.
Oh, sure. Yeah. What? So, like, man. What about this?
Beautiful Ivanka.
By the way, your daughter.
She's beautiful.
Can I say this? A piece of it.
Yeah.
The last couple of years, I go out with somebody, and she's like 21, and she's talking about, what are you doing? And she's studying algebra. And
So what?
And it's like, it was always embarrassing for me to walk in. It's too young. 30 is like a perfect age.
Absolutely. She has enough life experience.
Until she's 35.
Too much life experience.
35. What is it at 35, Howard? It's called checkout time.
And you're probably, I would say, the greatest judge of beauty on this planet. In fact, I would create a TV show for you where all you did was just judge women.
Now, that may be the best idea of all.
It's a simple thing. It's a half hour, and we strip it out all over the
I would
country.
say I'm the all-time judge.
You own this pageant. You go over. You're meeting the girls and stuff. One of them comes up to you and says, "Mr. Trump, you're a sexy man.
You're a beautiful man.
Really doing Howard Stern on it?
You're a powerful man, right? You're a powerful man.
Right.
I want to sleep with you." Now, you're not the type that would say no.
I don't want to hurt their feelings.
Right. No, but I mean, you see a beautiful woman, you want to have that. You're a guy who likes to have everything, right?
Well, couldn't that be construed, however, as
Conflict?
yes?
I don't see it as a conflict.
It could be a conflict of interest, but it's the kind of thing you worry about later.
Oh, I see.
You tend to think about the conflict a little bit later on.
The question is, how can it not be construed?
No, I mean, some of these foreign girls, Mr. Trump, in my country, we say hello with the vagina. And
Well, you could also say, as the owner of the pageant, it's your obligation to do that.
So you have done that. Now,
I'll tell you the funniest is that I'll go backstage before a show.
Yes.
And everyone's getting dressed and ready and everything else. And, no men are anywhere. And I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant, and therefore I'm inspecting it. I'm inspecting. I want to make sure that
You're like a
everything is
doctor.
good.
You're there.
Yeah, the dress. Is everyone okay? They're standing there with no clothes. Is everybody okay? And you see these incredible looking women. And so I sort of get away with things like that.
So is that another one of his very like Gallant, inspirational, pro-American speeches? Mr. Nobody? I unmuted your mic for you, and then you just muted it again. I literally sat here, and there you go. So is that your president, sir?
Sorry, I was receiving a call. No, I mean, you pulled up an old Howard Stern clip, and I mean, that guy's as much as the Antichrist that I didn't know anybody to be. So I don't.
Oh, so did Howard Stern just like pressure Donald Trump into being a fucking weirdo?
I mean, I think Howard Stern loves shock value on his shows, and I think he kind of promotes things to be said that.
So it's Howard
maybe
Stern's
one
fault
might
that
not
Trump
believe.
walked into the changing rooms of half-naked teenage girls, boasted about it, etc. That was
Yeah,
Howard Stern's fault.
I don't agree with any of that. But again, Dean, these are.
But like that's your president, right?
I believe he's changed. I believe he's a new man.
Really, he's such a new man. It was almost like only 2 years ago when he was held civilly liable for rape. Lovey, thank you for the 2 years on Venmo. I appreciate you for the love of 2 years, $2
like
on
I said,
Venmo.
that's going back to the blackmail issue, and I really
My
don't.
God, he's such a changed man. Really, like motherfucker. No. It's like name one good policy of Trump's. Just give me the good. We've been talking about the bad. Give me the good.
This ain't a policy, but I do really enjoy RFK. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you there.
Dude,
That was a
we're
big
talking about.
decider.
Dude, no. I want to know something good about Trump. What's one of his
he
good
endorsed
policies?
Trump, and I do like RFK. If he endorsed Trump, there's got to be.
Whatever. Yeah, the rapist with worms in his brains that admitted to like sexually abusing one of his one of his nannies. Like, dude, you can't make it up. So we're gonna go to move on to our next guest. If you do want to support me, my Venmo as well as my PayPal are in my bio. I do appreciate y'all for the love. We're gonna go and get our next guest up in the box, y'all. Everybody, just do give us a minute. Oh man, fuck, dude. This is rough day. Rough day. Everybody, just do give us a minute. What is going on, user? Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
All right. Why did you do that?
Can I be honest?
Yeah, that's the whole point of the live.
Yeah, I'm not really Republican or Democratic. I choose
How old
to
are
be
you?
independent. I'm 20.
So why did you vote for Trump, man?
I just didn't really hear anything good come out of Kamala. I mean,
Kamala?
Miss Harris.
Yeah, I'd say that her policy was substantially better than Trump's for like a multiplicity of reasons. But I mean, if your qualification for who you're going to vote for is like good things coming out of their mouth, like what is like one good policy on Trump's campaign?
You're a good debater. You got me right there with your words. But no, let me rephrase. Sorry. As far as what they were going to do for the country, I didn't really hear anything beneficial from Miss Harris.
You know, I think like increasing the child tax credit to reduce childhood poverty was like beneficial, or like reinstantiating federal protections for every American woman and girl's right to choose. So it is the case that we are no longer seeing 22,000 rape victims per year being denied access to abortion, and so we can ensure all 170 million American women and girls their federal protections that they deserve. That's not a good thing. I think that's a great thing. Or like her tax policy that would have benefited only members of the low and the middle class, significantly reducing income inequities, upholstering the American economy in the long run. Not a good idea. Aurora, thank you so much for the galaxy.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What state are you from, Dean?
I'm from Colorado, man.
Okay. I'm in California. I'm in a very liberal state. Both my parents, I choose to be independent because I don't like, in a sense of like, choosing a side. I think there's wrong on both sides. I am for abortion. I think every woman has a right for abortion. Being in California.
Well, that's an interesting one because ever since Donald Trump overturned Roe v. Wade, like 60 women a day are denied access to abortion.
I understand that, and that's something I disagree with. But
so what's the more pressing
California-
issue than fixing that?
Well, I think being in California, it won't affect people around me, and that sounds very selfish for people.
It does. It is selfish.
California.
Like, what about all the rape victims being denied access to abortion in the 12 red states that have banned it outright?
No, that's really messed up. I agree, but like I said, I think.
So, what's a more pressing issue than Kamala Harris fixing that Trump is campaigning on? Like, what is Trump going to do for America that's more important than reinstantiating those federal protections?
Well, I think the economy is really screwed up. I think there's a lot of crime.
So, what's one of his good economic policies? Crime rates have gone down.
You cut out for me, sorry, Dean.
So, what's one of his good economic policies?
You were mentioning the tariffs. I actually agree with the tariffs because wouldn't that bring more businesses to America if there's a higher tariff?
No, we actually see that raw investment into the industry brings more business into America compared to an inefficient government regulation that creates inflation and destroys American companies that are predominantly reliant on exports. Tariffs are a bad idea. Like Walmart has already put out on how they're going to experience like inflation in their prices. It's going to reduce the purchasing power of the average American, and it's going to regressively impact those that make less money the most. Tariffs are bad, man.
Interesting. Okay, you're educating me. I'm not really here. I mean, I'm trying to debate, but also like I'm open-minded. I'm not very close-minded. I'm open to hearing opposing views. Another reason I voted for him, I can say, being in a certain class that I am, I think he will help my social class a little bit more than other people. And like I said, I mean, I kind of said something that was selfish already, but I think everyone's vote should be selfish, right? Everyone should vote for what they think is better for themselves as an American.
No. Wait. Would you vote for Trump even if he wanted to reimpose slavery that would bolster the American economy, but it wouldn't apply to anyone in California that you know or love?
No, because why? Well, that doesn't benefit me, and two, that's wrong. Why would I vote for slavery? Why would I be?
Wait, because it wouldn't affect you, and it would just make your life better by uplifting the American economy, right?
But that's something outrageous. That's obviously something that's.
Oh, but like 22,000 rape victims being denied access to abortion every year isn't outrageous? They're both outrageous according to you.
So wouldn't they be able to go to different states for treatment?
No. What we see is that there's plenty of women in America that can't just travel across state lines because they have to take care of their children, they have to work, or they don't have enough resources such as money to make the travel. Will you fund them? Will you give them your money?
I've actually donated to a lot of
That was just so privileged.
stuff like that. I'm a big advocate on that. I've been raised
Oh,
by
really? Name one abortion fund that you've donated to.
I wouldn't say a fund, but I'd say I've donated to personal people through GoFundMe's.
Oh, really? Like what? Like who? I'll look up their GoFundMe right now. What's their name? If you donated to them, you'll know their name.
Cindy, I forgot her last name. I mean, can I pause and check?
No. So, hey, wait. I have a question. Would you be okay with like the right to own slaves going back down to the state? Because if you live in a state where slavery is legalized, you could just move.
No. Why would I?
Okay. Do you see how I'm like you're refuting
like I said,
your own logic?
Okay, but you're making the logic like unbelievably like super.
Michael, thank you for the $25 on Venmo. I do appreciate you for the love, Michael. Everybody, please do show some love to Michael down below in that chat right now. I appreciate you so much for the donation, man. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. So incredibly kind. So incredibly kind. What's up, Jenna? Okay, Jenna just left. Boys, I'm a little bit tired today. I think I'm going to stop for a restart here on the stream shortly just because our stream isn't sending out. And while I'm doing a restart, I'm going to make myself a mocha.
Hey, Dean.
I'm going to use the restroom and get a
got
snack.
off on the wrong foot or something because
Alicia,
I
thank you
got
for the $5
disconnected.
on PayPal. Let's go and see what our next guest, Hannah, has to say. Yeah, we'll probably restart after this guest, ladies and gentlemen. We will restart after this guest, and we'll probably try a new topic as well. What's up, Hannah? Did you vote for Trump?
Hello.
Hi.
So I voted for Trump because my parents told me that they wouldn't pay for my college if I didn't.
Well, I mean, you could have just lied to them.
Well, like my dad wanted to I don't know, how would I lie?
By not voting for Trump and then telling your parents that you did?
I guess. I don't know. I didn't really think about that.
Yeah, it's super easy to lie to your parents about your political beliefs or your religious beliefs. I do it all the time. Well, I used to do it all the time before, I got a bunch of attention online. Now just everyone knows because they have a phone and an internet connection. But before I got a bunch of attention online, I'd lie to my parents about it all the time.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like they know how I think, but the day that election day, they wrote me paragraphs telling me that they would take all this stuff away from me and how I wasn't a Christian if I didn't vote for Trump and stuff like this. So
oh yeah, well that's certainly not true.
Okay, I don't know. It's really tough. How did you
you're
cope
a
with
victim
it?
of very strong indoctrination.
Because I feel I do I believe in abortion and I think that women have the right to choose and but I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah, well, I mean, literally the easiest way to do it is I'm guessing that you're what, 18?
Yeah, I just turned 18 in June.
Yeah. So I mean, I'd assume that you'll probably be moving out of your parents' house in the next handful of years at the max. Possibly going to school soon.
I do. I go to college, but it's in my hometown.
So you live,
So,
okay,
yeah.
you live at home. So 4 years max until you're out.
Okay, well,
What I recommend that you do is literally just continue to educate yourself, build your own better personal political beliefs, but just lie to your parents. Just tell them that you're a Christian, tell them that you're a conservative, and literally lie. And then as soon as you have the means and the resources to move out of home, pack your bags.
okay. How do you not feel bad about doing it?
Because I
lying.
mean that's just so fucking evil. The fact that you have to lie, right?
That's
for your own
true.
personal safety and well-being.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
It's tough. Well, thanks for talking to me. I know that you also had really conservative, a really conservative family. So it's tough, but
No,
thanks. Yeah.
Yeah. Be safe, Anna.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I've known a couple of people like that. I have. Even a lot of my hometown. My hometown is very Republican. The social pressures that exist on some people to be conservative is very immense. It's hard to understand if you haven't been in that situation yourself. It's very, very sad and it's very, very, very shitty. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and just restart the live here. I will determine if I want to make a new topic, but I'm just going to go make a coffee real quick and go get a small snack. My stomach is, empty, so it's mocha time, ladies and gentlemen. I will be right back, y'all, so everyone just, be ready to hop right back in the live. I'll see you all here in about 5 minutes max. Sorry, do you think men are better at leading than women?
I would. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, you do, and how old are you?
I'm 22.
You're 22, so why do you think men are better at leading than women?
There's a lot of different senses with it, but if we look at, I think both excel in different places when leading.
Okay. Well, just because your mic is a little bit low and you didn't really give me a reason there, then we're just going to kick you and move on. So everybody just do give us a minute while we're getting our next guest loaded up into the queue, guys. What's going on? Do you think that men are better at leading than women?
Yes, under the current circumstances in this country.
All right, well, you got a lot of background noise. I do apologize. I'm a little bit anal about wanting a good mic. I don't know why. Sid, thank you for the galaxy, but we are just going to go to move on. What's up, Benji? All right, moving on, whatever. Okay, we got Jacob loaded up into the queue, guys. Everybody just give us a moment. I may just use the rest of the day as a Q&A. How do you guys feel about that? What's up, Jacob? Do you think that men are better? Guys, how do you feel about that if I just use the rest of the day as a Q&A?
Now, do you like the new Kendrick album?
I haven't listened to it yet, but I will give you my my feelings and my opinions as soon as I do. How about that?
All right, that's the only thing I want to say.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right. Yeah. A lot of yeses, a lot of nos. We want debates, guys. The debates aren't coming today. Look at our account. This shit is cooked. This is so demotivating. All Fridays should be QnA. Is it a Friday? Chat, is it a fucking Friday, y'all? Yeah? Damn. I didn't know that it was Friday. That's pretty cool. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I actually have some exciting things coming up. So next weekend, I'm going to be taking Saturday off. It is my mother's 60th birthday. So me, my brother, my sister, and my girlfriend are all going to be going up into into a hotel in like a small little mountain village a couple hours away here in Colorado. We're going to be doing that for a night. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking really forward to it. But guys, just for the Q&A, I'm actually gonna go over to another account to do it because this account is just fucked. It's so pisses me off. At Dean Get a Grip, if you all want to go there to kind of hang out with me, do a little bit of a Q&A, that's where I'm gonna be. So everyone head over there right now, and I will see y'all there soon. At Dean Get a Grip. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and pin it for 3 seconds. At Dean Get a Grip. Everyone head over to at Dean Get a Grip. Bye, guys. That I gotta go live. You know what I mean? And it's just shitty. It's just shitty sometimes. So I don't know if I'll be doing this in the long term, just the live streams. What I'd really like to do is get a pretty strong production team around me and do daily shows, daily content, but kind of just record them in advance. You know what I mean? Have 1 or 2 days out of the week where I just grind for 12 hours a day to create content for the week and then have it all go up. And oh man, even if it's just 5 out of the 7 days, that's all, man. If I had a regular schedule where I had 2 days off every week, I would literally be in cloud 9. Morgan, thank you for the $5 on Venmo. Oh my God. Just the thought in my brain of having 2 days a week to do whatever I want to do. It just sounds great. It sounds so great. You know what I mean? And I think the way to do that is a lot of y'all on the chat are saying it, a podcast. A podcast is the way to do it. That is realistically, that is the way to do it, is through a podcast, because then I'm still having these great conversations, going up on the internet, being in front of you guys, so you guys can kind of watch and consume them. But it's something that is available forever, and it's not like a live stream that kind of gets deleted right after it's done. So yeah, I don't know. I just thought I'd kind of share like my internal dialogue with y'all. Oh, apparently Parker just got banned. Oh man. All right. Why can't I do 5 days? I mean, I probably can. I'll try it out. You know what I mean? I'm just really scared of taking days off. What did he say? I don't think that Parker said anything specific that got him banned. He's just running like the why is being gay wrong topic, and it's just like TikTok hates that. They always have. They'll take you down for it. He got a 10-minute. What's up? You guys are always getting banned? Yeah. Dude, like today, like everything was so bad, I just decided to come on here and just hang out and talk to you guys. Like, oh, like, fuck, bro. Yeah, shit's pretty bad. I'll probably end up going back on Parker's, though. I don't know, in a little bit. If Parker's in here, let me know if you're down to co-host in a bit. Peen podcast would be great. I would just love to shift all of my focus to a podcast. What's my favorite movie? Oh, that's a good one. I don't know. I'm not a big movie watcher. I'm a big TV show watcher, though. Like right now, I'm in the middle of Dexter, and I just got done with The Boys. Big TV show watcher. Sing, I don't think I can sing. Someone in the chat just said politics isn't for me. I think I'm actually really well built for politics. I think I like found something that I love, and that I'm really good at. You know what I mean? Oh shit, yo, Parker just texted me saying Dexter's so good. Yo, Parker's watched Dexter. Let's fucking go. Like I think for like the future, it's either that I'm gonna end up in politics, like in a public office, or like being a lawyer. Like I could totally just see going back to school, getting my undergrad in philosophy, taking that to law school for another 3 years, and becoming a lawyer. I'm starting to see that as like more feasible. Yeah. You'd be the best lawyer? I appreciate that. That's right. Better call. There's like not a lot of like really intelligent, personable, and social people. There's like a handful of examples, but it's very rare to see that. Let's.
I've watched all of it. I love Dexter. No?
Oh wow. Well, I don't. I don't really.
Why
think
not?
He is. Because I disagree, like capital punishment for like severe crimes.
Yeah, but if you're certain that they're guilty,
Yeah, I
you
it's
like, and he's getting people not caught by the system, so he's preventing future suffering.
I think that like this is more of like a principled view that I'd hold. Like you could probably say that there's a prevention of future suffering, and all things considered, would promote the better well-being of the people. But I still hold to like some principled moral absolutes, right? At least to a very extreme threshold. And I just say it's like generally wrong to kill someone outside of self-defense.
Okay, dude, you should have brought up the fact that he kills innocent people, bro. Maybe you should have brought that up, bro.
Wait, I'm not there yet. I'm not there. I haven't seen him kill anyone innocent.
Fuck!
Oh, fuck you, Parker. I haven't seen him kill anyone innocent yet. You motherfucker.
I fucked up, chat. I thought he would have been into it a bit. How far are you into it?
I'm starting season 3.
You what? Dude, I literally didn't. Dude, you've already seen stuff.
Gina,
you've already seen him do it, dude. What the fuck are you talking about?
What innocent person did he kill? Like prior to season 3?
Dude, I can't go over this because you need to rewatch it.
Okay.
And I don't want to spoil anything on accident.
Yeah, we shouldn't be doing these spoilers for the chat either.
No, I'm serious. I actually think he did though. Wait, hold up. Let me make sure.
Everybody, stop spoiling it. Stop spoiling it. Dean, am I a
Yeah,
barb?
wait, you saw it. What the fuck are you talking about?
Just give me very loose characteristics of the innocent person that he killed.
Okay, it says in season 2, right?
Are you talking about...
Can you cover your ears real quick? Just don't listen for like a second, okay?
Me?
Yes, you. Just don't listen to me for a second. I'm just gonna ask the chat. Okay, everyone who hasn't watched it, don't listen, okay? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now, everyone, chat. Did Dokes die in season 2 finale? I'm pretty sure Dokes died season 2 finale. Right? He watched that, right? If he's on season 3, he's seen it. Yeah. Okay.
Just put like a okay. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah. So you're in season 3, right?
Yeah, yeah. I just
Okay.
started.
Dokes.
Oh, but he didn't kill Dokes.
He essentially did.
No. He didn't. Lila did.
What do you understand that he was totally the one that led to his death? He was literally going to kill him too.
No, actually, he wasn't going to kill him. He was going to turn him in as the Bay Harbor Butcher. Faith, thank you for the $2 on Venmo. That was his plan. We could attribute some negligence there.
Now
Right.
he's remembering, chat. What the fuck is wrong with his memory?
But no, I mean, Dokes was innocent, but Dexter certainly didn't kill him.
Do you think he has culpability?
Wait,
in his death?
actually, Dexter made an argument in the show that he wasn't innocent.
But who isn't innocent? Dokes?
Yeah.
Dude, what was his argument?
That he kills people too in the line of duty, and like, what's the difference between having a gun and ordained by like local law and then not?
Dude, that's not a justification, bro. What the fuck? That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, remember when he just like popped that guy under the bridge? But I'm pretty sure the guy that he killed was like also a bad guy. So maybe he like upheld a similar code to
Dexter.
Dokes. Yeah, so I mean, well, if Dexter's innocent, then Dokes is innocent. If Dokes is innocent, then Dexter's innocent.
No, because it is the case that.
Wait,
okay,
that's a good claim. Do you think that Dokes is innocent?
Maybe at certain points, you could say that specifically, like, you could say that what's it called? Dexter was innocent, right at the beginning of his career.
Yeah, maybe there's something beyond what I know right now.
Yeah. So like, yeah, Dokes is the Bay Harbor Butcher. Okay, yo,
such a good show, man. I'm loving
that.
it.
Is my favorite show.
Yeah, the writers are so good.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like-
I would never be able to defend Dexter. Actually, legitimately, I fucking think it's a great show, though.
Yeah,
dude,
Oh,
Dexter.
man.
Dexter is definitely not morally good.
But I know, so the writer's angle, from what I've seen so far, is like trying to make a ruthless serial killer the most appealing to the viewers.
Mm-hmm.
And they do a pretty good job. But anyways, I decided just to kind of come on live and here and chat because I was getting like slightly more views on the main account. And, like the debates weren't good, so then I was like, oh, I better just come on here. But now this
Did
account
your
is fucked.
algorithm work?
It did up until no, it wasn't. It was fucked, man. It was so fucked. Especially
My algorithm was
the last
fucked,
live
too.
that I did. Yeah, man, that shit's rough, dude. That shit's rough. But hey, we're gonna get through it together. That's right. We're gonna get through
we'll
it.
see.
Miss Weave, thank you for the hand arts.
Do you think I should say GAY? Like, I don't think that's the word. I've honestly been saying it, and I don't think it's the word.
Dude, I was saying lesbian, and that was still getting me banned. I was literally asking
Really?
people why they think being a lesbian is wrong, and I got a flag. So then I just ended and restarted and did a different topic. Everyone asking if I watch anime. I don't watch anime. I do not watch anime. I've never been able to get into it whatsoever at all. Just never fucked with it, man. I don't.
Oh, sorry. What you don't like? Sorry. I
Anime.
apologize.
Never been able
Anime?
to get into it.
There's one really good anime my girlfriend showed me. I'm forgetting the name, but like it's also kind of related to Dexter. It's essentially like
Death Note.
Yes.
There you
Death
go.
Note. Death Note. It was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I like Death Note. It was good. Have you seen it?
No, I just know what it is. One of my old buddies was like super big into anime. He had like he was
Honestly, like
super big
if
into
you
it, so I
don't
like,
think
know
anime
it.
is like cool, you don't want to like go into it. Like that's probably like something that you'd still probably like.
That's what I've heard. Then my girlfriend is also a big fan. But I don't know. I've just never been able to get into it. I'm not a big fan of like animated series. Like sometimes, like the only animated series I'll watch time to time are like Family Guy, The Simpsons, American Dad. But like those end up like pissing me off very frequently.
Yeah, no, I've watched like what about SpongeBob?
SpongeBob? You know, I mean, duh. Like, I watched that one growing up. Don't watch it anymore.
Yeah, dude,
Oh,
SpongeBob
oh,
is a fucking
Rick and,
OG. I could literally, like, I'm not trolling, sit there and still watch SpongeBob. I could totally do it.
oh, Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. That's a damn good one.
I fucking love Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Oh, then some episodes of South Park. Some episodes of South Park are fucking gold. Oh my god. Some of their episodes are absolute gold. Like I love their episodes. Like about like the LDS church, and like different cults. Like some of those South Park episodes are so good. I think I've watched like all of South Park, and consecutively throughout my life.
Fairly Odd Parents. That's based.
Sometimes it pisses me off. Sometimes it's just absolute gold. The Simpsons? That's a little bit beyond, before me.
Yeah, I didn't really watch much of The Simpsons. You know, people actually believe that The Simpsons like are fucking time travelers. Like the people
Well,
who
I
made it.
mean, they've sure made a lot of predictions. Sure had a lot of things in their show come true.
Oh God. Oh no. Does Dean really think that too?
Well, I just think it's odd.
Okay. Okay. Now, the delusion is crazy.
Okay, buddy. Someone in the chat says ops on South Park movie. They didn't do it that well.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, did you see
how
the-
long are you gonna be alive?
I'm just so I have to be off and by like 2:30 my time. But I don't know. I'm just kind of hanging out on here for the time being. If you go live again and do debates, I'll probably end up raiding you, and hanging out.
Honestly, I think you need a break.
Me?
Dean, like literally take your break. Like you were talking about it earlier, and I'm like, bro, you just need a break. I don't think you need to like cut it off. I just think you need to take a break. I think if you cut it off, you'd be like, what am I doing? Like, I promise you, you'd totally think that.
It's strange hearing that come from Barker. Yeah, can you tell that like she's been a little bit.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't need a break. I'm fucking weird. Okay, and
Yeah.
I know everyone's not like me, but like, dude, you need a break. Take a fucking break.
Yeah,
Literally, I think you'll be fine. Like I'll be here. Everyone's gonna be here and still know you, right? Like it's not like you're gonna be fine, right? Especially because you have a community, right? And you got other people, right? And also, I'm gonna be live every day, so.
I'll probably end up doing that next weekend. I'm gonna go take a little trip up to Mountain Town. It'll be nice. Alex,
Literally take a few
$55
days
an
off.
hour.
Like I'm serious. Take a few days off.
Dude, I don't know if I could do that. I don't. Maybe I'll take a day off. See how it goes. Or just start going live less. Like start going live at like 9 in the morning and getting off at like 11.
Take like 2-3 days off, and I promise you, you're gonna feel good.
I bet that'd work fucking wonders for me.
I think it would.
But I'd have to maximize it. I'll have to plan that because if I take
You don't
days
need
off,
what you need to do on the 3 days is not care, and just like chill. Like don't even talk about maximization. Don't even think about that. What you need is a full fucking break for a few days.
Bethany, thank you for the $20 on Venmo saying to take a mental health break. Thank you, Bethany, for the $20 donation. But what I'd probably do is like plan like a break like that around like a type of getaway. Just like take 3 days
Do you
off.
like amusement parks?
Well, I only had them like growing up in Newport. I haven't really had them in like Colorado, so I don't really have that much exposure to them. I'd probably like
I'm totally gonna take you to an amusement park.
to fucking what is that? 4 Flags or whatever? 5 Flags?
Six Flags.
Six Flags. Six Flags. Yeah, I'd love to go there. Maybe I could just bring the girlfriend out to like Newport for a little bit. Get like an Airbnb there, hang out on the beach, and then like even like on the break, like we could do like some IRL content like that. Oh, that's a good way to take the break because I don't need a break from the IRL content. That's like my favorite thing ever.
Do you want to go to Disneyland?
Dude, go to Disneyland and debate some.
Disneyland
companies.
is right there.
Yeah, it's right there in Anaheim. That'd be a good idea.
Have you been there before?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good.
okay. I mean, if you've already been there, it's Six Flags is a lot better of a park than Disneyland, right? For like adults, like to be totally honest with you, I'd prefer to go to Six Flags in terms of rides. But like Disneyland is like cool because it's like nostalgic. It's like something to experience, right?
Oh, for sure. The last time I went to Disneyland, I was like yay high. I mean, there's old pictures of me, very nostalgic. But that's a good idea. I might actually do that. I'll have to talk to for my laziness by going out to the one pier on Huntington and trying to find Republicans to film.
No, don't even think about that.
Oh, but that's fun.
You can do that a little bit if you want, but like I think that like if anything, just think about like normal stuff, right? Think about He's like, you're in debate mode. I get you, bro.
Yeah, we're
but
broken.
what I mean is like 3 days without thinking about that, without doing debates.
Just like a full reset.
I need you to, yeah, seriously, dude. The way I heard you talking about that sounds like you're spiraling, bro. You trust me. If you take a fucking 3-day full break, I promise you, you're gonna come out of that fucking rejuvenated like you've never seen.
Oh, that'd feel crazy.
Like I promise you, like I don't think you realize how it's gonna be for you.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. You've convinced me. You've sold me. I folded to the peer pressure.
Good. No, because you need it. You need it. Like if I was feeling that way, I would be like, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Really?
Totally.
Okay. Good. Good. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Let's look
You
over
gotta
the image.
prioritize your mental health. You can, dude. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah, we'll be good. And you know, you could even like schedule. So there's like different apps that you could use to like schedule content. So I could like try to film like some shorts for TikTok and Instagram, and even like schedule tweets and like have that go up on the days that I'm taking the break, and just have it all automated.
Okay. You know, you could do that with tweets. I don't think you need to do that with everything else.
No, you
I don't
can.
think you.
You can. I've done it before. Not for like my stuff, but when I used to manage social media accounts for esports teams, we do it all the time. You'd have like a whole content schedule, and you'd have it in a planner, and then like you could connect like your social media accounts and have it like go live.
You're so funny. The esports.
Oh yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Back in the day.
Dude, you being in like Call of Duty clans
Yeah,
actually
the
paid
Call of
off.
Duty
That's
days,
crazy.
dude.
That's crazy, dude.
Bro, I was like managing like Fortnite.
You were
teams.
like essentially an intern.
Yeah, no, I was. So I actually got taken advantage of. That's like a whole long story. Evangeline, thank you for the $5 on PayPal. So I got taken advantage of by like a 30-year-old dude. So what this 30-year-old guy did, Gavin, thank you for the $5 on Venmo, is he found like a group of like 15, 16-year-old boys. It was like 5 of us. And he basically came to us and he said, like, he wants to, like, own an esports team. And he came to, like, 5, 15, 16-year-old boys to, like, build, manage, and run it. And at the time, like, I thought that, like, I was special, I was picked, I was chosen because he thought I was smart. And, like, he would, like, promise that we were going to get paid, we were going to get compensated for our work. When in all reality, no, he just wanted to, like, exploit minors for, like, free work to, like, build an esports team.
That's crazy.
I know,
Crazy.
like in retrospect, it's crazy.
In
But
retrospect, if you actually think about it, like he was literally trying to like groom children into working for him. That's fucking insane. Like,
yeah,
that should actually be illegal.
But anyways,
and like I'm only laughing because like, dude, I did the same shit as a kid. Everyone, like all of us would do that. Like, because we thought it was. I guess we thought it was fun, but like that's still fucking insane. Like that's.
But anyways, he taught me like so many skills. So he taught me a lot to do with like commercial web development. He taught me a lot to do with like back-end management of social media. And I actually attribute a lot of my success to this 30-year-old groomer that wanted free labor from minors.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
That's so insane.
I know that is, right?
Dude, I didn't even think. I like honestly, that's like one of the first times I've ever thought about that stuff like that. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah, I know. And someone asked in the chat, so you manage all of your own socials? Yeah, I don't have any team. I have no one that helps me with anything. Same thing with Parker. Like, we do this a lot. Like, it'll be funny because sometimes I'll be like checking my business email.
I'm riding solo.
For real. And like sometimes I'll be like checking my business email and like people will be like, hello, Dean Withers' team. We would like to invite Dean to this cool event. Let us know. And then I'll just send him back like, yo, it's good. You know, it's like, it's me. Like, I'm the one reading my emails. I'm the one looking at my TMs. I'm the one working on the back end. You know, I'm the one scheduling the content. Just everything. There's no one. I edit my own videos. I make my own posts. I film it all. You know, like me and Parker at the rallies will be fooling around with the camera that we
It's
just
literally
bought,
just us, dude.
and like figuring out how to like get the shot to line up and having to like quickly run by Best Buy to get mics before the Huntington Beach Pier.
I think we need to do like in-person personality content like more when we hang out next time.
Grace, thank you for the $5 on PayPal. Yeah, that'd be a lot of fun. Don't you have a manager? No manager. It'd be
No manager.
It'd be really nice though. Like it'd be really nice.
Yeah,
to get,
like
a team.
we've been thinking about it, like, because like I mean, obviously, you know, all the, you know, big shows and stuff like that, they always have like management teams and sponsorships and stuff like, and Dean and I, we don't do that. We've literally, we don't do like sponsorships like that. We haven't. So like getting into that probably would be something to do. I honestly just don't know how to do it. And it's like, that's like extra stuff.
I do. I know how to do it all, man, because that's what I used to do. But chat, how do y'all feel about that? I feel like both me and Parker have rejected a lot of sponsorships just because we didn't think it aligns with their content. Like how would you guys feel if like we had like public sponsors that like gave us money to like
yeah,
like,
I don't know. I have to like get used to that whole idea.
I know. Yeah. Do it. You think you should? You support you because like yeah. At the end of the day, it's like yeah. Personally, don't give a fuck if they don't live it. Bare minimum as creators for real. Try it out. Be nice.
Yeah, I mean, I do feel like weird about it just because like it's like this, but like literally everything in like the professional media, they always have that. Like TV's always had that. YouTube always had that. We have no monetization in terms of advertisement on TikTok. Like we don't get paid for views. We don't. That's none of that we get. That's.
Yeah, and if we do, it's like very, very, very little.
Yeah, it's not like.
Like I think so. Last month, off of monetization on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, I made like a little over $1,000, which $1,000 is like good money. Don't get me wrong, but like working 7 days a week as a full-time job, it's eligible.
For the level of views that you get, for the level of views, especially like when you like especially dude, Twitter is fucking insane. Like Dean, how many fucking views did you pull on Twitter in that one fucking month? It was like fucking 400 million, right?
Half a billion.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It was like half a billion, and it's like they don't monetize that at all, dude.
Yeah, like $140.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Like if you think about like sponsorships for like that's like Super Bowl level fucking views. Like, that's actually Super Bowl level views, dude.
Oh man, Morgan, thank you for the $1 of Venmo.
Like the money's cool, like $140. That's is $140. You know what I mean? But like that's for Super Bowl level views. That's like insane, bro.
Yeah, but honestly, like I'm not even too worried about like the return on the views. Emily, thank you for the $2 on Venmo. It's more so just like an investment of time for me. Like that's all. Like my big thing is like the one thing that you're never gonna get back in life is time, and I love the investment in time that I make into the advocation, getting people to do better things. Like that's what really drives me. You all know his music, even if I can't pronounce his name right. And like he's like still doing concerts at 90 years old, right? Just because he loves what he does so much. And it's like that's the same kind of attitude that I think I have towards this. I just love it. But yeah, like kind of opening the door to like more like corporate sponsors would allow me to continue just to allow all of my focus towards doing what I love and not really having to worry about that back end.
Yeah, that makes sense. We're so fucking like we're literally just like random kids that like blew up on TikTok. Like it's literally like no team, no management. It's like everyone else in the space that we've seen has like a whole team, has like management, like, and we're just like, yo, what's up? It's us. Yeah.
But I think that we could probably like attribute a lot of our successes to that as well, because people like the authenticity. You know what I mean? And I feel like that was a big, like a big portion of the reason why a lot of these other creators maybe don't get enough as much attention as they do, is just the lack of that authenticity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it having like that whole management production type stuff. Yeah, I get that. I think that there is like some level of that on like, especially like even just like making the video from your phone versus like on the camera.
Yeah. Oh wait, actually, I may have my first sponsor, guys. We're gonna just go ahead and load them up in.
Who's this?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Parker. Dander, do you wanna be my sponsor?
You know, it's interesting you should ask that.
No, wait. Do you want to? So let's cut a deal.
Not with your past business practices, but go ahead.
So do you want to go like okay? How about $3,000 a month, right? And I will. And you sponsor. Do you want to cut a deal? Will you sponsor the program, Dander?
I may or may not be interested.
By the way, okay, we need to inform Parker on who Dander is. So Parker
knows me.
this guy's name is Dander. So he's my stalker. He's like QB, but like less intelligent. And Dander,
That's crazy.
Oh
That's
yeah, no, dude. He's been like trying to dox me for like a couple like weeks now, and he's been like coming on the live and giving me updates. So he was able to find what town I live in. Right, you were up here talking about some park in my town, but then he's like totally off. He's like, oh, do you have like a white RV parked at your house? And is your mom a school teacher? And does your dad have a tattoo on his calf? Like, bro, like please.
He has two actually.
No, he doesn't have any. That's why I need to help you. I need to help you.
Did you see the
doctor.
house on my other profile picture? Did you like it?
What house on what profile picture?
The one that you just blocked me on. The one that you just blocked me.
No, I did. I don't know. I wasn't even looking at your profile picture. You didn't even register.
Listen, you're down to 2,800 people, and I think that you could bring yourself back.
Dude,
fuck are you talking
What
about?
are you? We're literally just like having a conversation on the second account, and he's also following glitched. Like
Parker,
literally, what are you talking
you
about,
should be
bro?
getting your girlfriend packed. Don't worry about these lives. Let's talk with
What?
Dean.
What does that mean? What did that you just say?
You should be getting your girlfriend packed, no?
What does that mean?
Leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when she'll be back again. Back to Mexico.
Yeah, that's fucking weird, bro. Sorry about that, Parker. I thought he was just gonna come for me. I didn't know he was gonna like go for like your fucking loved one. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, there's the end of the Dander trilogy on the lives. It was okay when he was coming for me, but like that's just incredibly fucked. So yeah, well, we won't be having him back up anymore.
I don't know why. I don't know why people do that. That's like so. That's so annoying.
Because they don't have any type of directional moral compass, and think of it like it's almost just like an invasive species that is going to try to find any way to make you mad, and they're going to take the path of least resistance. Anything that could trigger any level of emotional disruption inside of you or me, they will take the path of least resistance without any consideration of literally anything but that goal. And like, he decided that the path of least resistance to achieve the sole goal of like trying to upset Parker was making atrocious statements and claims about his girlfriend. Because he's just miserable. Like, that's just what it is. Like, he just wants to make other people as miserable as he is. Pull others down to his level. Yeah, he's fucking miserable and crazy.
Yeah. I don't mean to like make it like all silent and whatnot.
No, dude, you're good.
Like stuff like that just like really is like.
No, because like if it was me, like for instance, Morgan, thank you for the $1 on Venmo. Like for instance, if like someone like came up and said that to me in real life about my girlfriend, like I'd probably catch a charge. You know what I mean? But when like you're framed as on like the internet and you have like standards of behavior to uphold, and it's just like across like wavelengths on a TikTok live, You know, just gotta keep your composure and do what's needed, but that doesn't mean that it's not like emotionally triggering. So, we all get you here. Yeah.
You want to play a song? like
Sure, man.
on the piano?
Yeah, sure, man. What do you want to hear?
Like change, I don't know. Like, just first thing that comes to your mind.
What's coming to my mind? I don't know. I feel like I've kind of exhausted my whole repertoire, but nothing wrong with repeats, right? What maybe I need to get should I just like learn all of me? Should I do that?
Yeah, do it. Everyone, I appreciate all the support in the comment section and everyone gifting and whatnot. I really appreciate y'all.
Someone in the chat just said I can't play. Well, that's mean. Let's invite him up here. Musa Judah, hop in the live. Hop in the live, Musa Judah. I've been really having fun with a lot of improv lately too. But I want to find something new to improv on. Play your original. Well, okay, I could actually just kind of talk to you guys about something new that I'm composing right now. So I have a couple chords, and I just need to figure out what the best direction is to head in them. I'll show you all the chords. Okay, so there's a 4-chord progression, right? And right now I'm determining what I want to do with those 4 chords to make them into a really nice song. And I have like 2 ideas. I'll show you. I think the high notes come out of the right speaker and the low notes come out of the left. So here's like one idea that I had. Anyways, I fucked up there at the end. But, it's kind of like a slight build up. You start off with the high keys, you go down, and you kind of let it heat up a little bit, and then like some massive explosion of the chords. And I was kind of working on like the big explosion of the chords. And I think that I have a pretty good idea. But I just don't know how to do the transition. Like, let's see if I can do this. I was just thinking about this in my head. Well, I already fucked up. Anyways. Oh well, now I can't even find it. Here we go. Whoa. Okay, I can't remember the transition chords, so it's all fucked up. But basically, it's just like really fast. Bunch of notes on the low end, goes up to the high end, and then I just need to find some way to kind of sequester like the introduction of like these slow, more methodic chords up here into the loud, quick, fast-paced mess. So I don't know. There's the direction of my newest composition. Melodic. No, I can't even pronounce the word. It's whatever. Love Dean. I love you guys too. Yeah, but that's kind of like the thought process of how I do the compositions. Like, for instance, the one that I've kind of like completed, and I think I've posted a video of it. It's like the one with like all these like where these chords like run up and down the piano. Like that one. So all that I did was first, I got my chords. I found a way to like transition them back together with this intermittent chord. And then It was all about like the direction that I wanted to take the song, and I wanted to do something fast-paced, complex, and loud. So then I just started scaling them up and down the piano. It was like I could turn that into a progression. So I just did that with all the chords. I was looking for like a way to transition this, where I want to go. So I was like, oh, I could do this. I was like, no, now I gotta like add a chorus to it.
Does it all become like muscle memory? Is that how you do it?
Oh, for sure.
Or like,
Yeah.
do you actively think about it?
Yeah, thank you for the $2 on Venmo. No, it's all just muscle memory now. It's all just muscle memory. And you know, it's funny how it works because I've actually forgotten the individual notes that go into the pieces that I play. So like if I'm playing, like, let's just say Bohemian Rhapsody, like I can't just start playing that song. I can't start playing the song from like a random place in it. I have to start from the beginning, or else I'll just lose track of what's supposed to happen. Like I couldn't name a single chord in Bohemian Rhapsody right now. It's just all
That's
muscle memory
crazy.
of where my fingers are supposed to go.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And that's cool though. It's honestly kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm a little bit rusty though. Are you gonna go live again for some debates?
Yeah, I probably will.
Bet. Dean, can you say edited by Mai? What's up, Mai?
Everyone, thank you so much for all the Venmos and Cash Apps. I appreciate it, everyone. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it, y'all. I'm gonna go and do debates real quick though.
Yeah, bro, go live. If you want
yeah,
some
no.
co-hosts, I'll raid you.
Come through. We can do some co-host stuff. What should I do? What topic?
So we know that the gay topic doesn't work. Have you tried abortion?
I don't think I have a background for that right now.
Something related to feminism is always a fun one. I love talking to misogynists.
The only topics I have are, let me see which ones I have. I think I have.
You could also do religion.
Yeah, I have religion. I have body count. I have the Trump topic.
It's been a while since we've done like a.
Those are the
co-host
only
on-
ones I have. Yeah. What's up?
It's been a while since we've done a co-host on religion. Those used to be fun. We used to run those up, dude. We used to have so much fun on those.
I'm down. What background should I do for that?
I don't know. Something like super inflammatory. Just kidding.
I don't know which version I should do.
God, well now it's like a shitty decision because at the end of the day we're gonna end up pissing someone off. You know, now everyone's saying no. I wish that there was
See,
a way to.
that's why like I just don't like doing it in the comment section because there's everyone's gonna say no for every topic we bring up. So
Yeah. You're right. That's true. That's right. That's correct. Feminist topics are seriously always fun. Want to do body count?
yeah, we could do either that or religion. I'm down. Sounds fun.
Okay, bet.
Should we do like a coin flip
For what?
for determining which one we pick?
Yeah, look, it's half and half. Wow. I was about to say like no, don't do a coin flip. Just go like with body count. But I'm looking at the chat, dude. It is like literally like a war down there.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Okay, do you just want to do a poll?
We can do a poll.
Okay, which is essentially a coin flip. Okay, guys. So do a smiley face for body count and a sad face for religion. The poll is gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So happy face is for body count, sad face is for religion. Happy face is for body count, Sad face is for religion. Looks like there's an obvious victor here. All right, the clear victor is body count.
All right.
All right, go live. I'll hit you with a raid.
All right, for sure.
See you soon. All right, chatters. We are going to go ahead and debate body count. That's right. Really divided in the chat. That is, you know, at the end of the day, someone's going to be unhappy. And I apologize that it was literally so divided. But let's see here. You know, maybe, so we're all going to go and raid Parker here shortly. We just can't leave quite yet. We want to leave together as a unit to be prepared. Oh, guys, what is it? It is 1:43. It is almost 2. I have another hour on live. By the way, guys, I have another hour on live, and I'm kind of ready to get off. That's the fucked part. It's like, isn't that fucked? I think that's fucked. It's so fucked. Thank you for the $5 at Venmo. Thank you for the donation. Get off? It's okay. Dude, how about this? I'll only do like another 45 minutes. I'm gonna go until 2:30. Right now it's 1:44. Yeah. All right, you guys. By the way, let me know when Parker's live and just start spamming his ad in the chat so we could all go over there. Oh, man. You overwork yourself? I do. I know. But, you know, it's the only thing I know how to do. I always have. Even before I do what I do now, I've always just had a hyperfixation on, you know, my personal interests. But yeah, no, we're gonna go hang out with Parker for a little bit. Resting, we love you all. I love you guys too. You know, but like the only hard thing, so it's like I don't think that live streaming's hard. Like not at all. Like let's be real. The hard aspect of it is, I guess, like the mental load that's taken on through the debates. That's all. Sherry, thank you for the $1 on PayPal. Like, I don't want to be like that annoying like live streamer who acts like sitting in a chair for 4 hours a day is like, like, you know, the most labor intensive job in the world. Because that's not what's true. It's more like the mental load of the debates. You know what I mean? But for the most part, they're pretty fun. Let's see. Cole Lebrant is deleting comments about you. I don't doubt it. I mean, I texted him on Instagram. I doubt that he will respond. Okay, is Parker live yet, bro? Is Parker live? Why is he not live? Why is he not live? What the fuck is he doing? Go live, buddy. No, he takes forever. He always does this. Guys, go ahead and just give your best guess. What do you think Parker's doing like right now as we speak? If you had to guess, what would you guess? Eating, getting a snack, going to the bathroom, sleeping, dancing, kissing his girlfriend, riding his bicycle. Okay, you guys are being outrageous. Someone says drinking. Nap. Yeah, he's napping, texting his girlfriend. Probably. Disassociating, meditating. Getting snacks, jumping on the bed, singing, climbing a tree, sneezing, napping, alcohol. What? He's getting that seaweed? Oh, that's probably the best guess yet. That's a good guess. Oh, someone in the chat said that he's live now? Walking his fish. Okay, he's live. All right, comment is that. We're going to head over there as a team. That's right. I'll be with him for like 30 minutes, you guys. I am exhausted today. Maybe after I'm done with my live, I'll just take a nap. Man, that sounds nice. Oh, I haven't taken a nap in so long. Fun fact, before I started doing my streams every day, I would do a daily nap. I love my daily naps. I haven't taken one in so long. I'm going to do that. All right. Yeah, let's head over there. Everyone, comment is at right now. Comment is at Parker. Get a job. Drop it down below. Drop it down below. Everybody, drop it down below. Why is no one commenting is at? Is it like banned from the chat? Pat Kerr, get a job. Is it serious? Is Parker's at banned from the chat? I don't. Why? No one's sending it. You can't pin? That means it's not sending. Oh my god, guys. His name is banned. Everyone is saying that you're spamming it, but it's not in the chat. Wow, I don't know why Parker's name is banned. See, you guys could misspell it. Yeah, you literally have to misspell it. Okay, that's fucking strange. What the hell? Okay, everyone go to Parker get a job. This is Park it get a job. They had to literally misspell it in order for it to send. That is crazy. That is so weird. Wait, I have to tell him about that. You literally can't send Parker's TikTok username in a live chat. Okay, everyone go. I'll see you over there. We're going to do co-host.